Hello, everybody. All right, let's hope that. Yeah, okay, my audio is showing signal on OBS. It's been a while since I streamed on this channel, so glad to be back. Uh, Welcome, everybody, to our charity one shot for Quest Accepted for benefiting the MS Society. Uh, I'm Frank. I'm going to be tonight's GM for this 7th Sea adventure, which, as you may guess, with my where it is in space. No, I mean it's fucking pirate thing. Uh,
You got space pirate.
you could do space pirates.
Yeah. Space pirate.
Yeah, I should do
I
some
would
space
like
pirate
to.
stuff. Or like, but yeah, tonight we are raising money for the EMS Society, which I bring these beautiful nerds. They can quickly introduce themselves. Let's go in the order. Should we go on the left to right in the order that I have on my OBS screen or the overlay?
Up to you, Captain.
You know. All right. Well, you know what? Let's go with Ian first.
Oh, okay. Hi.
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. I'm Ian E. Muller. I go by Ravnos on the internet. I am the founder of Gehenna Gaming, and I don't know, should I say who I'm playing or put me on the spot? Maybe go first.
That was a plan.
And tonight I'm playing Hagen Odinson, captain of the good ship, the Hummingbird.
Yeah. Wonderful. Nikki.
Hi, I'm Nikki, aka Beholder to No One. And today I'm playing Maya O'Fay, the flirtatious spy. That just hitching a ride, honestly. Just really enjoying the ship life right now. Keeping people entertained.
And because I like going with people that seem unprepared and surprised, Calamity.
But I'm always unprepared and surprised. I am Calamity. My pronouns are she, they. You can find me as Prince X Calamity all over the interwebs. And today I'm playing Caliste, who is here on accident, but like she's cool with it.
I like that. And Derek.
Hi, I'm Derek, but you can find me as Tea House Tales everywhere or Tea House Art. I'm honestly really excited for this, but half asleep, so be patient with me. And I'll be playing Noah T. Seasworth, who is a cowardly academic, we'll say.
Wonderful. And like I said,
They use they them pronouns, and so do I. My bad.
that's all right. It's all no really because pronouns are important and should be respected. Respect pronouns. But yeah, tonight we are playing 7th Sea. Very epic swashbuckling icy shenanigans. It's pretty much a fantasy swashbuckling, you know, the equivalent of like with using like a Europe analog type of deal. The equivalent of like what Dumas France is in Musketeer to the real world, things like that. Very Princess Bridey and all. But yeah, tonight we're supporting the wonderful folks at the MS Society who mobilize people and resource that everyone that is affected by multiple sclerosis, okay, MS, and so they can live a best life and hopefully stop MS in its track. So yeah, MS sucks. You can find more about the campaign and all of that by doing two. First command is !donate. Let's do that now. Oops, I cannot spell apparently. Thank you, Nikki. Donate, which will give you a little link where you can find more information about the Quest Accepted weekend, which is what we're doing part of it today, and also to donate to the cause. Your donation can impact and help or hinder our players, depending on what you want to do. You can do !incentive. There you go. So, we're going to go a bit more details in regards to the systems. But for $5, you can give either a player or a villain an extra die to roll when that time comes. For $10, I have to talk like a pirate for 10 minutes. For $15, you can give a player a hero point. I'm gonna come more about those details a bit in a moment. For $20, essentially, you just gave every player an extra die. So, and free for $50, every player gets a free race, which we're gonna cover in a moment. So, one of the few things that we need to know about 7C is not a question of can I do that? Can I do this? All the players here are big time heroes. So it's not a question of can I, it's usually a question of how. And that's when the dice rolling comes in handy. We roll here some d10s. And when we roll based on a few attributes in there, we're going to cover that when it happens and their approach, based on the scenes as well. And every time it score up to 10 total, like amongst a few dice. So if like one dice is a 10, and another dice is 5, 6, it's going to be 11, it's going to be 10 and above. It counts as a raise. And the raises essentially allows them to do badass hero actions. And hero points are something that essentially allow them to either activate their special abilities in like various way, gain bonus die, or save another character from an untimely demise. And this various way that in games they can possibly gain hero points, either using their hubris, which is a little mechanic part of the game, or you can give them hero points so they can increase their likelihood of survival with donation, or you can just help me and the villains in the story. So, and if there's any question, concern during the game, my player know that they don't need to worry about asking questions. I'm always happy to answer, because I do believe we mentioned it before. It is the first time for all of them playing 7C, so should be fun. Super excited. So, all right, I think everybody here is ready to jump in tonight's session. So, there are many things that a pirate love: plunder, ale, and also sometimes the various offering that a place like the Captain's Tavern may offer to a wandering pirate. We know what kind of offering we're talking about here. Here, dock at the City of Five Sails, the crew of the Hummingbird is having a moment to rest between their long journey between islands and lands, and possibly coming back from some plundering on their own. But it's there we can find them in a little darkened corner with a little lantern above their head, huddled around a table, just quietly sitting there amongst the chaos of the tavern, where some people are singing shanties in accompaniment to the very terrible band, but nobody cares because everybody here is probably way too drunk to give a damn. Some people may be also whispering tales of mystery and plotting mutinies. Who knows? But we don't care about them. What one knows what our heroes are about. So, as we approach in a very cinematic way, like cutting the scene towards our little Ben here around this little candle, and on the table there seems to be a sea chart. Let's do a quick round table and introduce a bit more on her heroes and tell us who they are and what they look like. Should we go in reverse order? Let's do that. Let's go with Noah. You're muted, buddy.
Right you are, Chief, right you are. Sitting at the table, huddled with the others, kind of just nervously looking about, swinging a small tankard of probably water or milk that is more than likely spoiled because they really don't stock that kind of shit here, is Noah in a long coat that's seen better days and slightly crooked glasses. What did you say this place was called again? It's lovely.
And who is Noah speaking to?
You know, I think Noah would be speaking to. Oh goodness,
Oh.
I'm gonna go with Hagen.
Hagen is average height, average build, like 5'11", probably, in clothing does not look particularly muscular, sitting there, unshaven, but like not a full beard, glorious beard like you have. Feet up on the table, lounging back, kind of his head's down. Every once in a while, he picks up a glass, takes a sip of whiskey or rum, whatever they had in stock. It's a good place to go unnoticed.
Right. Well, I doubt
Going
anyone would
unnoticed is boring.
know. Speak for yourself.
We all have our preferences. I just wanted a quiet drink.
Quiet, right? Well, it beats some places I've been. I'll tell you that. Not so much the drinks, though.
Well, you can't win everything. I'm sorry, and he turns to. I'm gonna forget everyone's
Maya.
character's name. Maya turns
I
to
forget everyone's name.
Hagen turns to Maya and just says, "Sorry, next time we'll go somewhere more to your liking."
More to my liking, it'll be way more expensive and probably out of budget, unfortunately. But I'll probably sweet talk our way into it. Good scotch, good whiskey, good times.
Good scotch indeed. Ah, this place is lovely.
Not the word I would choose, but it certainly has, rugged charm.
Ah, rugged charm, that is the best kind.
Right. Gives a brief, cheers with milk that obviously has a chunk floating in it that he's pretty much just, or excuse me, they're just pretty much holding on to for, show's sake at this point.
You're not sure if you order yogurt or milk, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. That's how it is. Wonderful.
You could certainly call it cultured.
That's the only culture you're gonna find here.
Exactly.
But yeah. So our crew is around this table, chatting and wondering about the place, and probably looking over a mysterious sea chart that came recently into their possession. How would you like to approach this narrative scene and possibly discern information about either the location that you're here or the chart itself? You may do roll accordingly, using your either a trait, both a trait and a skill. And what you're trying to do here is get as many rays as possible.
We don't have a navigator specifically, do we?
Do you have a navigator? What is everybody's role on this ship?
That's a good question. Hi, I'm the surgeon.
I am just a pretty face, honestly, and very sneaky.
We take those.
I am the one who plays the music.
Yeah.
Or sings, rather.
We especially take those.
I'm the captain.
Yeah.
We have to take those.
Yeah, you're unfortunately required. But as the captain, Hagen, if you've served with him for a while, you would know Hagen has a military background. You're not sure which navy, but a navy, and
We
he
don't ask
definitely
questions here.
worked his way up through that navy. So he has worked as a navigator. He has worked as a quartermaster, etc., etc. So he would be more than willing to plot their course.
But yeah, everybody can roll here and see how they wish to approach, whatever you wish to do in this scene to determine and gather information or do other shenanigans.
Quick question.
Yes.
What is our goal here? Is this just a sea chart we happened to acquire? So it's kind of
Yes.
like what can we find on this?
So, this
Where's our goal?
sea chart seems to be leading somewhere near in the Western Sea, where you navigated before, but it was acquired through a very strange and mysterious stranger that you met in an alley on your way here, that
Okay.
promised you to exchange you a chart for a tanker of ale.
I'd take him up on that.
Yeah,
Could be treasure.
could,
Be literally nothing.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'd like to just get a good sense of what the sea chart is trying
Alright.
to, what information it has on it.
All right.
Is it pointing towards somewhere in particular? Is it just an updated chart of
Okay.
those waters?
So what you may want to roll here, probably using your intellect,
Mhm.
would be using your wits.
Yeah, I was thinking wits and sailing.
Wits and sailing would work. And if anybody wants to have points in those,
I-
wits and something else,
Can I do notice?
absolutely. And you can, and whatever
'Cause
you're
I don't think
telling
you'll
me,
let me tempt it.
whatever you're gonna be telling me with those rays will be true based on this scene.
So what are we trying to roll exactly? Like what do we need? What numbers do we need on the dice?
You essentially are gonna try to roll all your dice that for each of those points that you have. Like if you have I don't know 3 points in wits, and you're trying to make set of tens or tens and above.
I got
See.
2 10s.
Okay.
Do you
so,
do you have
like,
any do you have any dice that together they could pair up and do a 10? If you had them
I
up.
see.
Yes.
So like a 10 is good, and
10
then
is
like
good.
a 7 and a 3
Is
is good.
it makes a 10.
Okay.
Yeah,
So I have 3 total then.
3 total rays.
Yep. Same. Because I rolled 6 dice for that roll, and I have 3 pairs that are 10 or higher. Oh, sorry, 4 because I rolled a 10 as well.
All right. I'm following.
Per- Wonderful. And both Calix and Noah, if you want to notice, determine, or
I would
try
like
to drink that
do-
yogurt,
no, not that one.
that would be a different skill set here.
I would like to do scholarship, mayhaps, as I'd like to determine something a little different. It seems everyone is interested in what sort of things might lie at the end, what reason for existing this chart might have, whereas I'm more interested in what dangers lay along its path, and I'd like to see if I could decipher anything, or maybe even identify any land masses based on maps I've seen before, and determine
Yeah.
if I know anything about those locales.
Perfect. Yeah, that would be probably a wits and scholarship
Okay. So I roll a number of d10s equal to
to
that.
all those dots. Yeah.
I don't have enough, but we're gonna do it anyway. I'm only 1 short. That's actually not too bad. Okay. Here we go. Now we figure this out. Okay. So I ended up with 3 10s.
All right. And Calise, any approach you wish to take in this scene?
I think that Kaliste knows that their talents are in maybe talking to people.
Yeah.
So I feel like I'm trying to like, I don't know if convince would be right. But she is trying to like talk to people and maybe like see if anyone has any ideas or any hints or has like maybe sought out this place before and has
Yeah.
any just like good
Uh,
information.
You could roll, in this case, panache, and
Nah.
in this case, probably convince or empathy if you're trying to like read a bit more about the people itself. But panache and convince would probably work well here.
Okay, so I add up
How many points do you have in
Panache.
panache?
3.
3. So it's 3 dice there. And how many points do you have in convince?
3.
So a total of 6 dice if you roll.
Cool. Ooh, okay. So I have to see how many.
Raise that it makes.
So that's 110. Yeah, 2 10s. I think if I did this right, I have two 10s.
Do you
Right?
ten-
Is you add up like how many times you hit 10, kind of?
Yeah, essentially like you can make sets of, and it gives like 10s plus. It can make a set, right? If you have like 2 5, it makes 10. If you have 6 and 4, it makes 10. If you have like 6 and 6, it makes 12, which counts as 10.
Okay. Ooh, in that case. It's kind of
Hagen,
the
how many
same
do you have?
roll.
4.
4. Noah,
3.
3. Mia, 3. All right.
So
So,
many dice.
Hagen, what would be a true that you would probably know from this chart, like based on Hagen's observation, or what? Or you can ask me a question about it, and I will answer truthfully, because I will always answer truthfully to the player as the GM. I know it's not like D&D.
That's a suspicious statement.
Isn't
I guess the question I would ask is like, what is the purpose of this C chart? What is it trying to point us to? Is it trying to show a location, a place, item that maybe was hidden somewhere?
So what you can determine using one of your arrays for that, would be that this was the planned course of a merchant vessel that may have been interrupted abruptly.
Okay. So we can plot their course using this chart.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. And so I get 4
Uh,
questions.
yeah, essentially we go in the order that whoever has the most,
Sure.
and then after that, if everybody's equal, you can pick amongst yourself. Who goes first. So we're at 3 arrays. How many?
We're at 3 now.
Yeah. How many do you have, Kellys? 2. All right. So amongst the people that have 3 raises,
So it's 3.
you can go. Whoever wants to go can go first, and either make a statement is true about whatever they're trying to do in their approach. And by the way, if you're trying to do something outside of your initial approach, it will cost you 2 raise.
Okay.
So anything we state is true?
Yeah.
Hagen, would you
It
have
is truth.
shared this information with the?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hagen pulls his feet down off the table, swings them back under, leans over. You see his finger trace kind of a route along it and says, appears to be a shipping lane. A merchant ship would have followed this path.
Well, if at all possible, I'd like to use one of my raises to
Mhm.
determine what, if granted, I imagine it will be vague, but I'd like to try and determine what could have stopped this merchant ship, what could have interrupted their path of travel. Imagine I cannot be like, oh yes, it was 82 pirates on one vessel, but
I mean, it could be.
Whatever I can
It could be another pirate vessel. It could be a vessel of a rival company. corsair mercenaries, or it could also be sea monsters because monsters exist in Seven Seas.
Great, I wasn't scared already, thank you.
But based on those observations and the fact that the parchment seems to have went through the process of going through some salt water, probably washed somewhere, and where whoever found it and however they came to position to it. Hello, kitty. These are many of the possibilities of what kind of.
I see. So
Yeah.
presumably they didn't just turn around and go home.
No,
No, it's not so much. Great.
I do believe that these are rather treacherous waters, if I am correct about the location.
Well, I'm down to 2, so please. Anybody else? I've had my fun.
I'll use one to state that, like, this is
Yeah.
a dangerous area.
This is indeed a dangerous area for both things that live there and things that maraude there.
Okay. Trying not to make our lives more difficult, but also it would amuse the fuck out of me if there were like rumors that sirens existed nearby.
Yeah. Sirens are a thing.
It's like actually if you look over it this way, there's a rock formation. It's just a tiny little thing. It looks like an island, but actually that's rumored to be siren location. There's a song about it, I believe.
Of course there is.
Great. Great.
I don't remember the song, so I refuse to sing it, but I could sing it because I have singing. Nikki's not gonna sing.
I'm sure the shanty person on board knows the song.
You know the song, don't you?
Totally.
Yeah, I totally know it.
You just don't have like your loot to go with it, and it's not the same without, right?
Yeah, the loot just goes with it.
Exactly.
So we're at the port where like this merchant ship left from, right?
It
Was that
would not be from Five Sails because very, very few merchant ship,
Oh,
or at least respectable merchant ship, should I say,
that's fair.
leave from Five Sail. Five Sail is more as an amalgamation of people from various nations that created to see after warring. There was a person in a warring state, and there's also you can find the occasional merchant, but mostly pirates here.
It's NASA.
Okay.
Yeah, essentially NASA.
I think in that case, she kind of wanted to see if there were any rumors because I feel like she'd maybe would hope to run into someone who's familiar with maybe the tale of what happened, or like at least has some rumors because rumors always hold some truth potentially.
Yeah, absolutely. You can span a race and meet a fella, just probably way too deep into their cup. They go by the name of Blind Eye Joe. But you're not sure exactly which eye they're referring to because he never keeps a straight look at anybody, so he's not. But Blind Eye Joe is this old fella, missing most of their teeth, almost bald, like a few hair that he tries to comb over, to pretend that he has some with like, old garbs. Yeah, I heard about the unicorn, mysterious ship. One of the richest ship from Vodache, apparently. You know Vodache money, big money there. Oh. Apparently, they were said to be sailing across the sea, attempting to bring some cargo based on some agreement with Montaigne or something like that. I don't know. I mean, stories that I heard from my cousin that I heard from like his neighbor who was like. Drunk, so
Stories come.
it's partially reliable, but you can trust me that if that ship is indeed somewhere out there, I mean it never reached port, some say that it went into the Isles to live there ways. In the fortune of the country, screw them. But some say that it just missed it, it'll disappear.
Interesting. Do we know what they were carrying?
Do you know what they were carrying?
I have another raise.
You have
I
another
do
race.
too.
You can.
I have 2 actually.
Yeah, if you want to spend another race to find out more information, that it.
Question for the
Yes.
GM: can we confer about whether or not to ask a question or establish the truth? about something?
Absolutely.
Do we
Oh,
want to
okay.
say what they were carrying, or do we want to ask what they were carrying?
It could be one of the things they were carrying. Yeah.
I don't know.
I
I feel
think-
like
Ask, because it might be something more unique.
okay,
Yeah.
Mhm.
sure.
I was
Awesome.
gonna spend a question to figure out whose ship it was, like if the map had a
Mm.
note from what nation it was from,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm sure there's like a stamp, and I know the stamps of all the nations.
Yeah. So
I don't want to pick which one it is because I'm gonna pick the one that fits my backstory, and that's cheating. So you pick,
That's not cheating.
mhm.
because I would be amused as hell if it was, if it was Avalon or Innsmore.
Mm.
Amused might not be the right word.
yeah, you can spend a race and ask me of what is the rumor that they were carrying.
Yeah, so Maya's gonna spend 1 to see what nation the ship was from.
Yeah.
I'll spend 1 to
Yeah.
see what they were rumored to be carrying that would make them a target.
So your approach was with and navigation, right, or sailing?
Yeah, sailing.
So since it's a bit outside of your approach, if you're like trying to determine a rumor, that would be 2 rays. But if you're trying to read about the chart itself, what you can determine from the chart, that would be a race, right?
Yeah, are there any notes on the? Let me see. Yeah, are there any notes on the chart about cargo or
Mhm.
destination that might indicate what they might have been carrying?
Yeah. So you spend some time just looking over the chart with a little candle here in the light, and you do notice, like, based on the angle and some of the shadow, there's some inlay in the paper of it may have been like underneath whatever they were writing, like part of their
Cargo map.
manifest.
Yeah.
I was trying to find a word and it was escaping me. The manifest, what it could be, and probably sprinkling a bit of dust or soot quickly to make an imprint.
Yeah,
You can see mention of gold. It's hard to determine the exact amount, but you do find a lot of zeros. And there's also mention of something just called the box.
gesture everyone's attention to what I found, and I'll actually pull out a sheaf of paper and use some soot to get an imprint of what it was. It says gold, riches, unsurprising, but something strange here. It says they were carrying, it just is referred to as the box.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. Well,
Might be
I
of
will
interest.
confer with everybody because I had a fun idea, but I don't want to make us more trouble if everybody else doesn't think it's interesting. Given that we have established that it's a mercantile ship, and we've established that there are sirens in the area, what
Mhm.
if the box is them trying to take a siren back to wherever they're from?
That would definitely get them killed.
Biological
Wouldn't it,
warfare.
though?
That could be one of the possible truth of the box.
Okay with this.
But
Yeah.
I didn't want to use a raise unless everybody was like, yeah,
Yeah.
that sounds fun.
Yeah.
That sounds interesting.
I
you
am
can,
totally
you
in.
can root the race, and that would be one of the possible truth of the box.
Then by all means, I'll use my raise. Now that you mention it, isn't there a bit of a trend going on with certain nobility they're trying to obtain either for scientific purposes or otherwise creatures from sea. Didn't you mention sirens previously?
Unfortunately, yes.
What don't the nobility think they own?
You know, we don't always see eye to eye, but I'm right there with you on that one.
They don't actually own much power, honestly, if you talk to them.
True enough.
Could be interesting.
So,
Anybody still have some rays left?
Got one.
did we decide what the nation was?
No.
No.
No. So
I like it when the little pirate guy says "Let's go" in my ear.
yeah.
Anyone else? Yeah. Okay.
It's fun.
It's
Uh,
really fun.
Rafiki. So is there a note on there with, because I spent one of my raises to see what nation it was from?
Yeah. So the original. Do you want to determine it, or do you want you give me the freedom of it?
You have the freedom.
I have freedom for it. I did mention earlier when Khalees was talking with Blind Eye Joe that the ship was sailing from Vodashi. And it is a Vodashian vessel, at least rumored as.
Okay. And where was it heading?
Toward Montaigne.
Okay. Good news is I don't know the people who were on the ship, probably.
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 Unless somebody moved.
Happens frequently.
That would be unfortunate.
It's a smaller world than we think.
Honestly, it'd be quite hilarious if one of these people was on the ship, but I'll say
I'm gonna use a ray. I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna use a
Why is
raise
one-
to say that my nemesis is
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
My arch enemy.
Oh my god.
he's dead now to me.
and everyone else.
So they were sailing from east to west. And from what you can determine, also just looking at the general chart, it is somewhere like south of Castile that they more or less made it to.
Okay.
Close enough.
So wait, this was the map they used?
Yeah, this somehow managed to get their wash
I was
somewhere
gonna
and got into the hands of this a very
ask.
strange man that traded it for a cup of ale.
Right, okay.
Okay. That's not suspicious at all.
Mm.
Thank you, Keeper, for the extra dice for the villain.
Oh great.
What
Any raise remaining from anybody?
I have one. I'm trying to think.
I have one as well. What to use it for?
Yeah.
I think another ship is on its way to get it too, because they also found a map.
Ooh, we have rivals then.
Makes it
Map?
interesting.
I like it.
I like that.
I'd like to use mine to add on to that to say this like information is spreading around like wildfire.
Mhm.
Like everyone it was just revealed like, hey, this ship never reached port.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'd like to use my final raise because I guess I'm stuck on the mermaid, excuse me, the siren
Yeah.
pick here. I'd like to use my raise to state that the sirens have they're not obviously just like sea monsters. They have almost a civilization. There could be something there under the waves.
It has
that
been rumored.
Maybe the previous merchant ship wasn't aware of.
It has been, yeah. You probably read it in some fancy
Yeah.
book somewhere, rumored about that.
Gold leaf pages. That means it's totally legit.
Yeah, totally legit. It was found in the book.
Exactly.
I
just
don't know
write
if
down
that's
lies.
100% true because I've read some very interesting things in Gold Leaf Page journals.
Oh, like what?
Oh, I'll tell you later when you're an adult. No, I'm kidding.
Excuse me. Just kind of look at my milk, slide it away.
You shouldn't have drank that anyway, honestly.
Luckily,
I'm
I had
saving
one
you.
sip before I realized what happened.
Yeah. It's alright. You're gonna be probably fine.
Hey, everybody, Pirate LA Beast here. It's been
So,
a long day.
Khalees, I think you still have one raise left. If you want
I'm
to, no,
trying to think.
communicate with more people and possibly do you want to communicate with more people and possibly determine more information or what information may be spreading around?
Yeah, at the very least, I was wondering if I could find someone who maybe like knew someone
All right, spending that last
was
raid.
on the ship. Like if I'm trying to like hold on, yeah, like see if someone kind of like was close with somebody
Yeah.
that was part of that journey, I guess.
All right. So approaching Tracy the Tavern Wench.
Crazy.
Tracy the Tavern Wench. She's a strong lass. You know, she's probably about like almost 6 foot tall. She probably have like bicep that could crush a man's skull. No, nobody fucks with Tracy here. Okay.
I beg
we
to
sure?
differ.
I think a lot of people
Well,
find
you know,
Tracy here.
I
Yeah.
would like.
Well, there's no.
I
there's-
personally.
let me rephrase this. There's a difference between you know.
Tracy with us.
I believe you just said strong lady, and we all
Strong
I
lady.
would like to
Yeah,
spend
I-
my raise to have Tracy crush my head between her thighs.
Yeah. I brought the NPC that everybody loved. It is Tracy
Oh.
Tavern Wench.
Yep.
Thank you.
Uh,
Tracy, do you want to come with us?
We pay better.
We pay much
Probably.
better.
It's a little bit
Possibly.
more dangerous, a little bit, but
Uh,
you know.
I love that you started introducing Tracy, and literally all of us had that reaction.
Yeah.
Right
And,
when the,
and honestly,
right
I
when
w-
the MS Society joined chat too.
Oh,
it's good. You know, they know what
sorry.
they know what it's gonna be about here, and it's
Tavern
fine. You
Wench
know,
is for a good
we support strong women here, and Tracy
true.
is an absolute beast of a woman, and we support her. We love Tracy, and honestly, that was the reaction I was hoping for when introduced Tracy.
okay.
So,
Well, you got it. You know it.
there's Tracy. We can probably drink you on the table.
I'll take that bet.
Yeah.
Do other things.
Yeah, she tells you about a man that named Vito Moishi that used to come here and there. A former merchant, from Vodace, that used to come here and there. A long time ago, used to sell alongside the captain of the Unicorn. But he hasn't been seen in these parts for quite a bit. But yeah. And we always said, Tracy said, according to Vito, we always, got a bit too deep in this tanker of wine. Always rumored that the Captain Antonio from the Unicorn always had an eye to get a big coin, but also big trouble on board. So, whatever he was possibly carrying may have been the last shipment that he carried because it was just a bit too much trouble.
So this
Darby
is something he had done before.
Yeah. There's always rumors of things being carried around that should not be carried around. Mysterious object, mysterious artifact here and there. You've probably encountered various stories amongst, your journey as folks of the sea.
Also, I'm so glad I went with the siren in the box because I was wildly tempted to just get super cosmic horror for a minute there.
Oh, I was too. So
Yeah.
Okay, okay,
glad
that's just
someone-
me.
Look,
yeah.
it's fine.
When you said the box, my brain literally went lamentation configuration.
Yes!
You wanted this to be
I
Hellraiser and
mean-
pirates, right?
Yeah.
Look, it may take a twist and turn to there. Who knows? Um,
It is only a rumor that it's a siren.
yeah, it is only a rumor.
True.
Anybody have any rays left?
No, I used all of mine.
So,
I think I used all mine.
I think I used all mine.
I used all mine. Yeah.
all right. So, probably finishing your couple drinks here and there. Some of you may not want to touch their drinks anymore. I see. I'd say that the the celebration in the Captain's Head Tavern eventually tired down. Not really. I mean, near like the depending of how late you want to stay, which will probably put you in a bad spot in the morning. There may be some people that just stumble in, stumble out, but there's always some activities here. We're gonna do a screen swipe with magical special effects. Where I'm gonna. Where do you want? What do you want to do next? Do you want to possibly set sail and follow the course, or?
I want to check in with our quartermaster and see if we need to reprovision at all.
Okay. It's not
Before
any
we
of you. Your
set sail.
quartermaster is not any of you, right? What would be that quartermaster's name, Ian?
Oh, let's call him.
What if we needed a new one and there was a convenient barmaid in town?
How are you at making sure we have stock and things?
Exactly.
I mean, being a barmaid, it makes
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Keeping track of inventory.
You know,
She could carry the whole crew.
She could.
Quite literally.
She could carry the whole,
Quite
the whole
literally.
crew.
let's
Oh
say.
no, our quartermaster died. What a
No,
shame.
no.
Oh no!
What a tragedy!
We're hiring.
You're hired.
Shmi, you've been demoted. You are now the deck swab person. The deck boy.
Demoted from quartermaster to cook.
Yeah.
No.
It's probably a bad idea, honestly, to make him the cook if we could demote him.
Yeah.
Oh,
We're all
that's
gonna
a good
die.
What
point.
if we hire the tavern wench as the cook?
All right. You want to?
And we
Got it.
You have the
Either
coin. You have the charm. You convince Tracy to be your the cook on a journey on
Perfect.
board. She always had an eye for adventure,
Yes.
so you have Tracy on board as the cook, and Shmi
Is
is.
that what we're going with?
We're gonna go with Shmi. That's
the only name I could think
That's
of.
what everybody knows him as. What his actual name is, nobody know.
Perfect.
He probably only told us when we were all really drunk and we just forgot.
I'm gonna say I know, but I just don't tell anyone.
He opens up about his whole tragic backstory and his real name and everything, and we're all drunk and we're like, man, that really sucks. In the morning, we're like, morning, Shmi. Just keep going about normal.
I love that nickname, Shmi, and last night I was like, I hate that nickname so much.
Mhm. Complete reset.
Yeah, and Shmi is this, like muscular, feel a bit, small built, completely bald with a, big goatee. Oh yeah, Captain. Don't worry about that. I took the time to, make sure that everything was on board and ready to go as soon as you want to set sail.
Perfect. Good.
I even brought some extra rum so that you could make more grog so the water will last longer.
Good. Did you replenish our arsenal stock?
I mean, which personal stock you're referring to? Because there's a couple of personal stock.
Oh no, the arsenal.
Oh, Arsenal.
Enough gunpowder. and-
Sorry, I mean, I was just like testing fire cannon, and it's still
Yeah.
ringing.
No worries.
I mean,
understand.
Joey the powder monkey, yeah, got that down. You know, we'll not know that on a chart. We're good. We got cannonballs for days
You
until
were
we run
testing
out.
the cannons while we were docked? Is everyone okay?
Oh yeah, everybody's okay.
You
I
remember
told
to
you to
aim
call me
into
in
the
case
ocean this time.
Yeah.
right? Not towards town.
Yeah, I mean,
We don't need another incident.
no,
we don't.
I mean, they, you know, if anybody asked, it wasn't us.
Right.
Do I need to go flirt
Right.
with some guards again?
Probably.
No,
Okay.
it's fine. Like it mostly went towards the ocean. Like we were like we timed it at the same time as the fireworks, so nobody really noticed.
You were joining in on the celebration, if anyone asked.
Exactly right. You
Well,
know,
you said you'd let me join.
I'm sorry. I could not find you yesterday.
You could have if you tried hard enough. You know where I am.
All right. Well, next time I'll let you fire the cannon. Okay.
Better
All right.
than waiting.
Just
Into the water. Nobody in front of it. I'm still cleaning
That's
from
the
last
fun.
time.
Unless they are against us, then it can be someone in front of us.
yeah. I mean, that's the whole point usually of cannon, to have people in front of it to fire at.
Yes.
But yeah, but like not like direct, not like standing. I have a paper to write.
Well, if everything.
Who writes
is-
anyway? Like writing is like suckers.
Just because you can't hear you doesn't mean I can't hear you.
Well, if everything is in order, then I look towards the rest of the crew. If there's anything else that you would like to do, make it quick. I'd like to set sail before noon.
Ready to go.
I restocked all my things.
I already made a bit of coin here, so we're good to go.
Well, then, Shmi,
Hi, Captain.
let the crew know we were going to make way.
Make way! We're leaving.
Yes, we are.
Ow.
Yes, we are.
So unnecessarily loud.
I wonder if I could invent hearing aids by this point.
Can you
Khalees
try?
is like crawling into the bird's nest.
It's just a funnel.
Crow's nest. What is it called?
Crow's nest.
Crow's nest.
Yeah.
Crow's nest.
All that Shmi needs is a funnel. That's all you need.
An ear horn.
Your horn.
I'll set up like a headband that just keeps two constantly up at his ears.
And I'll check in with our actual ship's navigator to make sure they know the course, and then I will head to my cabin.
All right. Let's call him
John.
John the Navigator. John. Just no, it's John. No last name. Just John.
John Jacob.
John Jacobs.
Jingleheimer Schmidt.
John Jacob. John is looking over the general chart and map that you have of the surrounding areas and the captain's cabin, and comparing it to the map that you found, or well, that was provided to you. Chart.
Mhm.
Hi, Captain. I believe we can have an ID there. Maybe you're a bit rough for whoever wrote that, seemed to be knowing what they were doing. But we could figure at least the general area of it.
That's what I figured. I trust you.
Hi, Captain.
Get us underway. I have a few things I'd like to take care of, and then I'll join you on deck.
Hi, Captain. All right. And any of you wish to accomplish anything else while you are possibly still at the port?
Nope. Ready to go.
ready to go. Wonderful.
I just restock on flowers, so my hair has flowers in it.
Yeah. I mean, it tends to be
I
very
didn't
windy on the
describe
sea,
my
right?
character.
So,
But she has like bright red hair, naturally red, and green eyes, and always has flowers pinned in her hair while it's curled.
wonderful. Like that. So, another screen wipe to the magic of special effects. And we see the hummingbird setting sail westward towards their destination. It is probably a few days later.
I
Oh.
flirt with Tracy during those 3 days.
Yeah, as you should.
Just saying.
Tracy's into it.
Fantastic.
So, setting sail towards the destination, the wind has been mostly favorable. I say mostly. It's been in more recent hours now. It's a bit more. I would say a bit more rainy on the sea, and you can hear the bell ring, ding, 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 and everybody's holding on to the rigging. As you're navigating through, it is not a storm yet, but you can feel it is most likely
Some rough winds.
Some rough wind.
When I feel the ship getting
Yeah.
kind of tossed about more than usual, I come up on deck. I have perfect balance and sea legs as advantages, so I do not have to cling to the rigging. I walk out and I'm just looking around.
Yeah.
Take a look at the sky. Try to gauge the weather.
It makes things a bit more difficult to navigate with the stars because it's cloudy. But it is after a couple hours that you do approach rocky formation.
Before we get too close, can I pull out my spyglass and use eagle eyes?
Yeah.
Because as long as I can see, it says a clear line of sight. I can see up to a mile, and if I have the spyglass, I can pick out fine details, such as even inscriptions carved into a wedding band.
Jeez. That's a flex.
Yeah. God damn.
What do my spy eyes see?
What do your eagle eyes
What
tell
do
you?
you eagle eyes? What do you
I'm
eyes
assuming
see?
it's,
Legolas?
Is it wits and notice?
Taking the siren.
So
advice
we're
and-
approaching another scene, right? Where we're approaching rocks and things like that. How do you wish to approach these scenes as heroes? You may roll accordingly.
I'm currently vomiting over the side of the ship, so whatever you guys are interested in.
I would like to provide directions to ensure we don't hit
And-
any rocks.
I do believe there's the option to help other heroes. I'm just trying to. It's been a while since.
I know there's a ability to help
Yeah,
with the hero point, but that's for 4 of them, so I don't know if it's 3. It's not a hero point.
I think if you I think you can either give yourself 1 dice by helping yourself, or you can spend a hero point to help another hero on board, and give them 3 more dice, I think. So, how do you wish to approach this scene here?
So if Maya is acting as our lookout to help guide us through the rocks, I will be issuing commands and taking lead to
Alright.
just make
Well-
sure everyone is reacting and doing what they need to be doing.
So a bit of panache here,
Yeah, panache and sailing.
panache and sailing, wonderful.
Since I'm already sick on the edge of the ship,
Yeah.
I might as well use the chance of looking over to pay attention to the currents and see if there's any extreme changes in them.
Oh, that's good. That would be probably a wits and wit. That would not be aim. Wits and notice. It's right in front of my
Which
conduct.
notice?
And Caliste.
Caliste will be sort of running around. I imagine being kind of newer to the ship. She just kind of helps where she can.
Mhm.
So I think she's like running around helping with different like things as people call stuff out, and just sort of like keeping an eye to make sure everyone is just like well like, because it's like raining, so I imagine things aren't exactly stable. So I think she's just kind of like making sure everyone's doing good in the crew, if that makes sense. I'm losing my words today.
I mean, that would if
apologize.
you want to like get like the feel of the crew, that could be with an empathy, maybe.
With an empathy.
Yeah.
I was thinking empathy, but just like figuring out ways to help.
Okay.
And like get the trust of the crew, because that's kind of her goal right now.
Sounds good. Yeah, you may roll accordingly. And you can all tell me how many rays you got, and we're gonna go in the order to resolve. 3 raises. 3 raises.
I got 2.
2.
I'm gonna lie, I'm rolling pretty cracked.
Yeah, the other 3 got a total of 7. So
Oh,
that's what
okay.
I got.
I got 4.
4. All right. So, Caliste, you have the lead on this situation here. How do you wish to use your first possible first raise? What do you wish to notice, or you can ask me a question?
What did I roll? Empathy.
I did confirm, by the way, I did find it. It is a hero point to help for 3d10,
Mm.
but if you have the
Yeah, there's a specific thing for that.
Oh,
if you have a particular a dynamic approach as an advantage, you get 4 dice
Yeah.
instead of 3.
for camaraderie, I have that.
Yep.
For that advantage, yeah. You give people 4 dice instead of 3.
It's a good advantage.
I'm trying to think. So technically, I kind of want to actually hold on to mine because
Okay.
I sort of want to assist other people, if that makes sense. So
Okay.
I'm actually gonna like pass on my turn being first and kind of like see how I can best assist everyone else.
Okay. Perfect. So we went earlier with Mia like trying to spot things on the shore. Oh well, on the rock formation that are around there. Do you just want me to use like one of your rays and tell you some things that you may be spotting?
Yes, but I wanted to spend 1 raise to help navigate the ship through the rocks
Okay.
too,
Perfect.
so we didn't crash.
That is good. Spending that race, you're able to help the helmsman navigate and give probably relay some information to your captain, who's I do believe also working on a similar approach here. To navigate, there's a few close call, some rocks that you did not notice
I said
prior.
to the left, not the right.
Starboard.
I don't know
Port.
those terms. Left and right is all I know.
Well, you're left or my right.
We're facing the same direction.
You're confusing me.
And
This way.
I just interpreted all of it and shout it out. I'm like,
Yeah.
starboard.
All
12
right.
degrees. I'm like, I'm just shouting commands. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like drop those sails, raise those
Yeah.
winds, 12 degrees starboard, like interpreting the directions that Maya's giving us, and like that's all.
what
I'm
I
spending
said.
all
I
three of my
said
points. Yeah, I just spend all 3 of my raises to just navigate us safely around the rocks.
I can speak Irish.
She curses in Gaelic at some point now.
Uh,
I mean, in Zamorian.
in Zamorian, yeah. Yeah, but you're able to navigate here through some of the rocks, and are noticing that you're not the first ship that tried to make your way here.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
You do find a few bits and pieces.
Anything shiny?
Anything shiny? Would you like to have something see something shiny? I think.
Yeah, I have one raise that I'm looking at things.
Okay. Anybody else have
Something
any
shiny.
other race that they want to spend first? Like whoever has the most race.
I have 3.
Yeah.
I'm spending all 3 of mine on safe navigation.
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to spend a race then. You can tell me exactly how many this takes, but I've decided that I hate us and figure this will be fun. So, I'd like to say that as I'm throwing up over the edge, probably immediately more sickened, I would imagine,
Yeah.
by the bodies of previous ships that I see floating by. I begin to notice something a little odd, maybe, of course, is some of the hulls of the ships may have been crashed against what appears to be structures very deep under the water.
Yeah.
And it begins to reckon to mind.
There's some rocks that don't
Playful
look like
stuff.
rocks when you pay a bit more attention. It's very hard to see because it's not, clear beach water like right on like, Caribbean kind of beach. It's not clear. It's ocean water, and it's cloudy. It's dark. But when lightning strike, you do see some glare underneath the water that may indicating that there's more than meets the eye below.
Okay. That's all I wanted to do.
Yeah.
Because I've decided it was too easy, I guess.
Khalifu wants to help people.
Could I actually also use another raise to aid in the navigation, just in case?
It is outside of your approach.
Okay.
I think it was outside your approach initially. What did you roll for?
I was paying attention to the currents to see if there are any.
Yeah,
major
that would work.
changes.
I would allow it.
Okay. Okay.
Uh,
Would love to spend a raise to aid there as well.
Okay, perfect. Navigating through, more or less going in the general direction of, according to the chart, the unicorn may have last been seen. You do notice on one of the rock what appears to be a figurehead, or at least part of a figurehead. Which is horse-shaped in nature.
I'll direct Maya's attention to it.
Yeah.
As she has a spyglass, and I don't have one out currently.
Using the perfect eagle eye, you are able to determine this is most likely the figurehead of the unicorn. At least,
A unicorn?
yeah. It's a horse, and
Would
there
I
was a horn, but the horn may have broke.
Would I recognize that from something?
I mean, it's a horse, which at a horn,
Well, yes, I understand, but I
unicorn is
meant
the-
from a specific ship.
That's
the name of the ship was the unicorn.
Oh, I didn't hear the name of the ship earlier. That's my bad. Okay.
It's all right.
I found the ship,
Mm.
or at least the front of it, whatever the statue thing is called at the front of the ship.
Figurehead.
Sure, that.
Is it say? I'm gonna say that we can safely weigh anchor here,
Yeah.
and I'll tell the crew. I'll drop anchor.
Perfect drop anchor. Which, by the way, anchors don't need to touch the seafloor to work. For people that don't know about boats.
Interesting.
It just
Did not know
essentially
that.
just essentially put weight and keep it in place.
Makes sense.
The more you know. Yeah, you drop anchor here, raise your sails.
Yep. Tell them raise, just shouting commands.
Just
Drop
shouting
anchor,
commands.
raise sails.
Just for like flavor, I suppose. After every command that the captain gives, she just kind of like sings it.
Yeah.
She's like, raise the anchor, or lower the anchor, raise the sails. And I would like to think that helps morale. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe.
It is good.
Little less sick.
It is good for the morale of the crew, especially in the shitty situation right now with the storm approaching.
It's not great. Yeah.
But that works wonderful. But yeah, you are here and above or near where the unicorn may have sank. It will be most likely somewhere under the water. But
I am going to survey the area, and I feel confident that we could take one of the dinghies to row over to
Yeah.
where we see the figurehead and get
Yeah.
a better sense of what happened to the ship.
Oh,
So-
I forgot I could re-roll dice.
so on your dinghy, who do you bring with you, Captain? Do you like?
I definitely bring my eagle eyes.
Yeah.
I got another raise, by the way, because I re-rolled one of my die.
There you go.
And the surgeon
Good.
and our shanty person.
We always need a shanty person on the ship.
Always.
And you could probably bring a few of like your goons,
Yeah.
brute squad that are just sailor on board of your ship that are just
Yeah, some of the better divers.
Always
Yeah.
the chef.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Chef
def-
should
definitely
always
the
chef.
come with
Definitely
us.
the chef.
Yeah,
Just like,
definitely
hey,
the chef.
Tracy, how are you at swimming?
never swim a day in their
Probably should've
life.
Asked her that before she got on the boat.
Are you afraid of water?
Doesn't know how to swim.
Yeah, but no, I'll whoever our
Great time to learn.
strongest divers are,
Yeah.
I'll bring 3 or 4 of them.
All right. But that would be snap, crackle, and pop.
Perfect.
You
we-
didn't. Frank.
Leave the ship in the capable hands of the quartermaster,
Shmi.
Me.
He
Shmi.
was definitely never gonna mutiny.
No, never.
Somebody's gonna use a raise to make him mutiny at some point, and I'm kind of here for it.
Shmi all along.
Shmi is
Oh my
wonderful.
God.
Shmi.
It's
All right.
funnier the quicker you cut it off.
Yeah. So rowing over where the figurehead would be giving you a general direction of where it is, as you're about to send some diver in. We're gonna take a quick break because I need to refill my water.
Important.
I bring the
important.
ship's cat.
There you go.
Yeah.
Bring the ship's cat always. Every ship should have a cat.
Or
But yeah.
our ship definitely has at least 1 cat,
Yeah,
possibly
Maybe
more.
more.
it's good luck.
3 cats.
Good luck. They're good for morale.
Exactly. But yeah, you can donate to support the MS Society by doing !donate, !incentive, if you wish to help our players here, or make me talk like a terrible pirate for 10 minutes, or
It'll
if
be
we
funny.
if we raise $300, I'm gonna sing the SpongeBob song.
We'll
So
even clap along.
yeah,
Yep. We'll be enthusiastic about it.
We will.
yeah.
Oh, I'm always enthusiastic to make Frank do something silly on
Yeah, look.
stream. So
I wore a unicorn costume on stream because
you did
it wasn't
do that.
it was a milestone, so and it was way too fucking hot for that.
Yeah, it really was, and you did it anyway.
Yep. So yeah,
Like the trooper
Dedication.
you are.
yeah, we're gonna be right back in a few minutes. See you in a bit. And we are back. All right. Back for more shenanigans. Thank you very much from the Duke for the $20 donation for the MS Society. So, $20, everybody get an extra die to roll on their next.
Can we choose when to use it?
I would allow it. You have a reserve die. That, like I have my reserve die for my villain.
I like it.
Thank you very much for the $20 for the MS Society. It's much appreciated. I know who that is. It is my Saturday game GM and wife, so they're wonderful people. Thank you very much. Miss your faces, by the way. So, where we left off before the break, the Hummingbird took a dinghy from the ship, brought along the current crew member, a Brood Squad, Snap, Crackle, and Pop, and Tracy the cook for some reason.
For some reason.
I was
Oh,
bored.
no. We did not bring Tracy.
Oh, we didn't?
Aw.
Shit. Okay.
No, when she said she doesn't know how to swim, I
She
was like,
doesn't-
never
Tracy does not
mind.
know how to
Oh,
swim.
true.
Fine. Never
Oh,
I
mind.
true,
can,
never mind.
I can give her mouth to mouth.
If you drown, it's fine.
It's fine.
I
We
can
have,
give
we
you
have
that.
drowning insurance.
We have drowning insurance.
No.
There's a guy like between two taverns that has a little boot and at 5 cell that sells drowning insurance.
For some reason, he looks like Danny DeVito. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I offer you drowning insurance during this trying time?
Yep.
Plenty of storms.
Here you go. Danny DeVito's canon in her game. But yeah, you are, approaching the dinghy above where, just to be a bit closer and a bit safer, not to hit a rock and have a hole in your ship, and then be forever stranded on rocks. That will be sad. Because that's the only way you could die is become helpless. So yeah, here you are. Above it, what are the orders?
So once we get over there,
Yeah.
I just want to take a look around, see if we could figure out what happened. If the ship sank, did it sink here? Did this get washed up? Just try to gather as much information as possible before I send people underwater.
And going back on like previous race and scene and all of that, based on the information that you had in this location, you're able to determine that part of the ship and the figurehead where it's located, it most likely ended up crashing, breaking the figurehead, and then probably sinking slowly down below and like scraping along. What would have been floating apart, on top, is long gone, with the wave and all of that, or like stuck somewhere else. So it is a bit scattered, but it is most likely in the general vicinity.
Okay. We need to gather as much information as possible.
Yep.
Boys.
Snap,
Take a
crackle, and
dive.
pop. All right. So snap, crackle, and pop. Call the get in their swimming trunks, which are just very very it's a one-piece suit and with
Put
that
on some
red,
diving
white, and red.
caps.
red and white one-piece suit. And they're older sailors, but they're
Synchronized diving.
They have that little routine that when they like hop down on from the dinghy, like they were born in water, dive down, and you don't see them for a bit, and eventually they pop up.
Oh, thank God. Oh, God.
I had complete faith.
And in a very snap, crackle, and pop way, They all have a very similar voice and tone, and that's not because I don't want to do three separate voice. And they all like tend to like finish like each other like part of the sentence. Like one will start, one will have the middle, one will have the end. Snap goes, so, Captain. Crackle goes, yeah, we found something down there. It was like a bit of a wreck. And Pop goes, it was messy and big. But I think we found something. It was some big coffer. I think there's something shiny down there, Captain.
Suddenly, Maya's paying attention again.
I might need some rope and chains, Captain.
The box.
Sounds about right. Let's go back to the ship, collect the nets and the rope, get the rigging down there, haul up whatever we can salvage.
And majestically, like beautiful dolphins that just hop on dinghy, one after the other. Yeah. They just hop on board the dinghy, and make your way back to the ship. Probably prepare ropes, chains, and whatever you need.
Yep, nets to gather up everything.
Would the ship have a diving bell to go deeper? Most likely, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes you sink a ship by accident. I mean, it takes some time for a ship to sink because they're made of wood.
Yeah, but sometimes you just blow too many holes in it. So.
Too many holes, it goes a bit too quickly. And you have a little diving bell that you are able to use. Anybody's going down there, being sent away down there, or do you send back Snap, Crackle, and Pop?
Oh no, they've done their job. They can rest now. I'll just send some of our stronger crew members.
All right. Let's call him Henry.
Yeah.
Henry does not speak.
Perfect.
He just grunts a lot.
Henry. He knows what to do.
A man of so few words. It's still surprisingly attractive.
The fact that he doesn't speak is his best quality. But yeah, goes with diving bell. Chain some, and then you feel like tugs on like the chain, rope and chain, signaling that Henry was able to tie things to some cargo down below. The crew pulls the cargo aboard. There's a few big chests, about, let's say, what is it, 3-4 feet wide.
Okay.
No,
Good size.
good size. That would probably set you for a while, even if not for 4 days if it's filled with gold. And eventually Henry come back with a smaller box, fancy box, about a foot by a foot.
Mm-hmm.
Box.
I'll reach out, extend my hand for Henry to give me the box.
Yeah. And
Are you all right, Henry? Did you inhale too much water? I mean, okay, yeah.
Thank you as always, Henry. You know you'll get
Good work.
an extra share. And I will direct the quartermaster to pop open the larger chests and see what's inside.
Alright. So, in that larger chest, there's a good chunk of the gold that was selling from Vudachi to Montaigne. You are able to tell just by looking at the coins that those were indeed from minted at Vudachi. So, worth a pretty penny. There's a few other trinkets here and there, and like cups and things like that.
What did we trade that old man on the street again for this map?
A mug of ale.
Hey, it's worth it, Captain.
I start looking at all shiny things.
Was that one of the chests, or is that basically what's in all?
That's the one that Henry was able to find.
Oh, there's only one chest. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought
that's
there was more than
yeah.
one.
But there's a small box.
There is
You
a
said it's
small
like a
box.
jewelry
There's a
box.
small
Holding.
mysterious box.
Is
And
it like a jewelry box?
we can find out. So how do we
For
wish to approach
So,
estimating those treasure and that mystery box?
so for the treasure chest,
Yeah.
gentlemen, ladies, everyone, the quartermaster will count the gold, divvy it up. Everyone will get an equal share, as always. You know how I work. Henry will get a share and a half for his efforts. Snap, crackle, pop. You will as well. I am going to retire to my cabin if Maya, Calix, Noah, if you will accompany me, please.
Of course. Who has the box at the moment, might I ask, out of character?
Me.
I didn't
It
check.
would be Agon.
Very well. I will absolutely follow you then. I am. There is a definite glint in my eye. Not the same glint that Maya may have looking at the gold. The
Yeah.
glint of what the fuck is that? What the
Mhm.
fuck is that? Tell me what that fuck that is.
Yeah.
So while the crew is salivating over the gold and the quartermaster starts counting and divvying up the treasure, knowing that he's going to set aside anything of particular interest for me, I will take my 3 core crew members.
Yeah.
And we'll head to my cabin to open the smaller box and see what is inside. Away from prying eyes.
Can I study it first to make sure there's like nothing on it that
Yes.
could
Please.
break or
Yeah. So-
be bad?
Yeah, let's roll our approach on that box, and then we can determine what you can determine from that.
Approaching
Box.
the box.
How do you wish to approach that scene of mystery?
Now,
Okay.
I am, of course, an extinguished individual who went to a university. That is literally on my sheet. And I've read many obscure texts. And I imagine among those obscure texts would probably be anything mentioning, considering that we've got some weird subplot going on of sirens and undersea civilizations and whatnot could be happening beneath us, whatever is happening there. I'd like to approach this as from a standpoint of maybe an artifact, something of particular use to somebody. I'm aware in the setting there is magic, yes?
Mhm.
So I'd like to almost approach this as something very old and potentially maybe mentioned in myth or story.
I was of the same mind.
Brilliant.
Perfect. So I think in this case it would be a wits approach for sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's always sometimes being smart is good.
Yeah.
I'm very
Sometimes being brown is good, depending of the situation. It might
Sometimes
come.
being both is better.
Sometimes both.
Can I flirt with the box and open?
take the box to dinner, a glass of wine, candles.
Yes, exactly.
Yes,
So-
that's the one.
So if I'm understanding, Noah wants to roll wits and scholarship,
Yes, that's exactly what I was thinking, and I'm
Yeah.
getting
I'm-
more dice.
and I'm thinking wits and notice to see if anything on the box, engravings, or like the
Yeah.
opening mechanism gives away what is inside or what it might be.
All right.
related to.
And if you have any arcana that you, what are I remember vaguely what everybody's arcana and hubris are, just out of curiosity, just to remember what they are. Can you all remind me quickly?
Yes. I'm intuitive with the witch, wherein I can activate my virtue to ask you one question, and you have to honestly and generously say yes or no, but only about an NPC.
Okay.
And I am underconfident, which means in certain situations I can gain a hero point. If I say, I can't do this, fuck this, everything's bad, you have to help me or I am doing nothing. And that's literally a feature I have.
Well,
Yeah.
good to know.
Noted.
So my virtue is the devil. So I'm very astute. I can activate my virtue after a villain spends raises to say no,
I like that. It's one of
And
my
they lo-
favorite.
and they just lose those raises completely.
Yep.
And my hubris, however, is reunion bitterness. I receive hero points whenever I bring up old grudges or bad feelings. When doing so will lead to trouble. So I get myself into shit regularly, but I'm very good at getting out of it.
Yeah.
I can relate. Not
right.
Noah, me.
What was
Yeah,
your
right?
what was your hubris and Arcana, Kelly's and Mia?
I got the sun.
Mm-hmm.
My virtue is glorious. Activate your virtue when you are the center of attention, and for the next risk, when you determine raises, every die counts as a raise.
That's good in a danger scene.
hmm
Damn.
And then I have hubris of proud. You receive a hero point when your hero refuses an offer of aid. For example, if a hero tries to spend a hero point to give you bonus dice and you turn them down. Oh no, I got this. I am the
almost took that one.
best.
We're
Best
the
ever.
exact opposite in our
Yep.
hubris.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
Kelly's,
I
what was
almost
your
took the pride
hubris and Arcana thing?
Virtue.
So I chose friendly for my virtue. Activate your virtue when you meet a character, even a villain, for the first time. She treats you as friendly for one scene. And for my hubris, I chose. Hold on, I have it over here. I chose trusting. You receive a hero point when you accept someone's lies or lopsided deal. So a
Wonderful.
little too.
I just had to
little too
remember
trusting.
because I had them somewhere, but I would need to open like 4 PDF and things can
No,
run
that's
sluggish. I should have made myself a little post-it note.
You can always copy and paste it. for
Yeah,
you.
that's good. Thank you. It would be awesome. All right, so I know Agin and Noah roll their approach. Mia and Khalees, how did you want to approach the mystery of the box? What's in the box?
What's in the box?
The only thing I can think of is I have theft, but we don't want to break it open yet. It's a very small bit of theft, though.
Yeah.
I kind of want to do notice, like that's the one I'm good at.
Yeah.
Unless I can. Nope. I mean that's my 3. So
Okay.
can I do notice and finesse because I'm trying to like carefully and daintily.
Probably be
maneuver
more physical with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a kind of generous GM. I'll allow it.
It's like I'm trying to figure out if anything on
Yeah.
the box
Yeah.
hints to what's inside. You're
Oops.
trying to figure out how to carefully and safely open it.
Yeah.
Wrong
You,
dice.
you're flirting with the box.
Wait, am I flirting with the box? Because I get an extra die for that.
You know what? Sure.
Gonna smooch
Fantastic.
the box.
Sweet. It's just,
You
you
can-
know what you want. You know what you want to
can
do.
open
You
it
want
a
to
little
open.
bit.
Okay. I get to re-roll one of those. I'm gonna
Don't
re-roll
be
it.
such a square.
4. It's question actually.
Yeah.
If it has to equal like 6 and 4. It can't be like 8 and 6 equals more than 10.
Yeah.
It has to equal 10 exactly.
No, it can be above.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will re-roll the 4.
Yeah. Even if even if it takes your like 10 die to have 10.
I got a 4 again. Okay, so let's see. Math is hard. 9 times 3 is 24. 28. Just gonna do regular.
Why
I'm
does
just gonna.
the
You know
song
what?
go hard though?
It does math for me. I'm just dumb. I have 5.
Yeah, 5 raises. And
I
Khalees,
guess I have
wow.
50 points total. Does it can break up multiple times or just?
no, you can like like that can only
Okay.
be broke up like it cannot be broke up like if it's a
Then-
5, it's a 5.
Then I have 3.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, because it's what is it? It's single and pairs of dice that total.
Yeah, you can make a set of dice.
Or higher.
Yeah. And Kelly's, do you have any approach on this box? I can see that the wheel turning. If you're talking, you're muted, friend.
I kind of want to be at the ready. I don't know if this makes sense, but I kind of want to be at the ready if something goes south, but I don't know
Okay.
how exactly to do that.
Okay.
I have a thought for you. If you'd like, we've got a siren subplot going here. You
That is
sing.
Yeah.
true.
I don't know what kind of fancy stuff, but I was thinking, if this is some weird siren box, you do be a singer.
That's true. I do be a singer.
Yeah.
You do be a singer.
Yeah.
In that case, I shall. Can I just sing to it?
Sure, you can sing to the box.
Let's go! Box singing.
But like,
Panache and perform to the box.
panache and perform. Okay, let me roll and see what I
At
get
least you will have
first.
some rays that you can do stuff with.
Exactly.
Yeah. Alright. Ooh, okay. That's 3.
All right. So who has the most rays right now?
I have 5.
Oh, wait.
5.
I managed to
Hold on.
actually just
I have one
straight up.
more.
I used my bonus die from the donation as well,
Okay.
and
Nice.
ended up rolling 5.
Okay. So
Amazing.
5 raises for Noah, 4 for Agen,
3.
I have
4
I
for
have 4.
Khalees, and 3 for Mia. All right, Noah.
I forgot it.
Okay.
Your approach was a bit more of a scholarship approach.
Yes, I'm thinking moving my hands along its surface, feeling for engravings. for
Which there
ancient
are.
text for. Ooh, yes. Okay. Depictions, murals, texts, anything that I could potentially find and begin to decipher from my countless hours of study and multiple master's theses.
So,
Sigh.
Thesis.
so one of the things you would notice about the box, which all of you would have noticed that right away. It is closed. It doesn't appear to be open. But there doesn't appear to be a lock on the box, like a padlock or anything.
Did you just put a puzzle box in my hands, Frank?
Maybe.
Oh.
And you touch the box and certain things move around it.
It's a fucking puzzle box. Okay. Wonderful. I'm in my element. Theoretically, this isn't just a Rubik's Cube.
So yeah, you
so I
determined that
don't-
it is a puzzle box.
I don't recall any, ancient civilization artifacts or anything. Just that it's a puzzle box.
You still have 4 raises here. It has been used throughout multiple various civilization in times. Hard to exactly say where its origin is, per se. Would raise? Do you have any feature that allows you to essentially know where things are from, just by?
No, I have university and tenure, which basically says I've read a whole bunch of old books, and if
Okay.
I use knowledge from obscure texts, I get a hero point.
Okay. In this case, just by looking at the box and trying to determine, using one of your rays to determine the box origin, you have a feeling this is most likely in the general possibly Crescent Empire, or what it would have been, which is eastward.
Eastward. I see. Well, I'm going to, since I've used my
So,
rays, I'll
so you have
just let
3
others
rays.
go.
All right. Anybody has 4 now.
I'll set it down and kind of look to you, since it's your next. How gonna be like? That's we have found something very interesting. That's a fucking puzzle box, firstly, which means whatever's in there
is either supposed to stay in there or really should be in our hands.
Calix, would you like to go first?
Yeah, you both have 4 phrases, right?
Yeah.
So whichever order.
This definitely has history to it. I can't pinpoint it yet.
You
but
can
it's
always ask me,
been-
use your approach and ask me a question, and I'll always answer truthfully.
That's true. Is there anything? Is this too? I don't know if you're allowed to answer this. Is anything dangerous about opening this box?
Possibly, most likely.
Most likely. Oh, great.
It's it's an old box. It's hard to tell exactly, but possibly, most likely.
Okay.
Interesting.
So then I will use my first raise to see if anything about the engravings on the box indicate what might be inside.
Oh,
And not necessarily. I'm also very well traveled.
Mhm.
I was a naval officer for years before I became a pirate.
Yeah.
So maybe I've heard something about it, or maybe something about it is recognizable to me as well. Not just like.
you heard of many artifacts in your days and mysterious things that are kept under not necessarily lock and key, but under like various way to prevent the wrong hand to be on them. From what based on the general shape and size, you've heard of various mysterious gem with many capabilities in the world. Some that are even rumored to be able to bring you open the portal to the mysterious 7th sea.
Interesting. Okay. I'll be not so much telling them what I think I might know about it, but just musing quietly out loud to myself so they can hear it.
What is the likelihood, or where is this from? With the do we know?
Eastwood, somewhere.
Yeah,
Eastwood.
based on what Noah have
Well-
determined, the style out of the box appear to be from the Crescent Empire, which is far east,
Okay.
Far from home.
aka this world equivalent of like Asia.
No.
I want to think back, or can I think back using when I was spying on some people? I'm sure I had to learn a lot of things, or be introduced to a lot of things, or go to some sort of stupid party where rich people talked and
Yeah,
uh,
talk out of
told-
their ass, and
and remember a time that someone gave me a story about a puzzle box.
yeah, you would probably have heard like many like a story of like from an older gentleman trying to hit on you, trying to telling you stories of mysterious gem that can grant people great powers, some that can allow people to be near immortal, can travel through various locations in a blink of an eye. There are many stories of various artifacts, and some of them are mentioned that somehow found their way east and may be brought back thanks to some clever folks.
So she'll just start rambling about something she learned and be leaning back in a chair very nonchalantly right now that she's it's in somebody else's hands and they're looking at it. and just like tapping her foot up and down in the air as she just starts rambling about what she's learned at a party one night, about the histories of it, and like randomly go off. And it's like, that doesn't really even make any sense. If she wanted anything, she should just ask for jewelry, not a jewelry box. It didn't make any sense whatsoever. And we go on random tangents, but hopefully it helps somebody.
Yeah.
So I think we're at 3s.
Yeah, I think we're at the
Yeah.
trees.
How do I open it?
How do you
That's what
open
I
it?
was thinking.
Probably figure playing around. Somebody that would spend times and have the brains for puzzle could probably figure it out and open it. It is a puzzle. Like you know, you messing around, you do see like some pieces are moving, then they stop, and then you're not able to bring them where they need to be. Or
I mean, unless anyone else disagrees, I will spend the 3 raises I have left to start trying to open it.
I would love to aid without
Yeah.
directly touching it in the case that it explodes. I like Hagen, but I'm also scared of Box.
Yeah, I'll do that.
did you accidentally close like a box on your finger like a few years ago, and you're like now afraid of boxes?
Oh, I'm afraid of everything.
I'll just start I'll also set the rest of my hero points, but I'll just, when I see, god dang names, when I see Noah like looking nervous around it, just
Hi.
say, "Did you know how big they can explode?" And just like start going into details of random stories.
You know how much gunpowder could fit in this box?
The amount of gunpowder that would cause an explosion, the size of literally a ship.
The things that TV the powder monkey can do with less gunpowder than what can fit in this box is terrifying.
I want to hold on. I'm gonna roll something, but not for actual sake. Okay.
I love when I have to
Freaky.
make decisions that way.
Yeah.
Yes, this was basically rolling
So-
for where on the
So
spectrum of fear I'm falling. And I'm
yeah. All right.
I just hear you, and I without even looking at you while I'm like twisting a piece of the box, I'm like, do not throw up in my quarters.
Yes, sir. Captain.
Am I allowed to ask another question?
Yes, you may.
How can I keep everyone safe should something go south with the
Oh,
box?
that is a good question.
Look at you being smarter.
Tara's very sweet at it all.
Sometimes I have good ideas.
It is all
Sometimes.
contextual of the potential danger, right? If it's an explosion from the box, the safest thing would be to get the box out of reach of everybody before they detonate, or at least contain the explosion. If the danger of the box is attracting something, it would be to move out of here as quickly as possible, or away from the box. It all depends on what would be the danger, right? One of the safest thing is to not have the box to prevent the danger from the box, but you may not want to do that. Does this answer your question?
I mean, kind of. I think in that case, might start like saying everything that kind of in the vein of oh my gosh, I'm bad at names. Maya kind of talking about like the explosions. I think like she talks about everything that could possibly go wrong. It's like, well, it might not be an explosion. It could be some sort of summoning, and something horrible could come and attack the ship, or it could cause some sort of I don't know, effect on us, on our bodies, where we are unable to escape in some way, especially out here in the middle of the ocean.
Meanwhile, you just hear me go, okay, I see where that goes.
if you click and twist and
Stop
Do you
it.
know
Stop it.
that gif that everybody uses from Breaking Bad where it zooms in on Walter's face? That's Noah at the moment.
I'm
Fantastic.
so sorry, Noah.
So,
If
spending
you're gonna
the
vomit in this. I steal Captain's hat.
No!
No.
And then you're like, wait, I've never seen him wear this. Where did this come from? I'm not sure.
It's the old Captain's hat.
He'll catch
Ooh.
that.
Who?
So, spending a few hours both in paranoia and pondering about the box and trying to open it, a few clicks later, last piece goes into place, and the box divides. There's a little seam that divide on the center of the box.
The second it divides.
No explosion, so that's good.
Yeah, I just like look. I'm like,
Is it okay?
Maya's laughing. She's just dying. She's useless right this second.
I would like to spend my last raise,
Yeah.
my last 2 raises,
Yeah.
to sort of, because I feel like being somebody who's musical, I have a good ear in
Yeah.
a sense.
That would be
I would like
correct.
to see if I could hear or like kind of like detect anything, any sounds that might give
Oh.
a hint as to anything bad happening. Like, am I hearing like ticking, shifting, something lighting,
screaming from the deck.
Yeah.
screaming,
Screaming from the deck. You don't hear any ticking, which is a good thing. Determine that it's most likely not like a clockwork bomb or something. What you would hear, paying attention to like everything around you, and well, first thing would be Noah's scream, and
Well, yes.
then some. I would not say singing, but almost humming, coming from the box itself. Like it is very, very faint. It's
You
only
see,
because
like-
it is dead quiet in here that you
Yeah,
can.
you see me like holding the box shut still. Like I'm making sure it doesn't like just spring open or apart.
There's the box.
Yeah, that's the exact sound of the box.
The box is just like, it's a little more
It's just it's a faint hum.
Keep going.
You know, like when it's dead quiet in your house, but just like you can hear the fridge running, just like, but very, 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 very.
Every day
yeah.
at my house, yes, yes,
Yeah.
indeed. I think in that case, is this something everyone else would hear or just me?
Because you spent that raise on it, it would just be you for at the moment.
Okay. Then I'll say, do you hear that?
Hmm?
No,
Singing.
don't. No, not again. Don't.
And I do listen.
Yeah. Yeah. Again, you're like next to the box. You have it in your hand. You could
Yeah.
probably hear it. And everybody after like paying attention and trying not to cry.
Oh, I'll say sort of like hum along to
Yeah.
it, so everyone can kind of get a sense of the tune.
Does the tune sound familiar?
Not particularly, but one other sound that get your attention.
No.
Oh, thank you.
Uh-uh. Oh. Fuck.
Does appear to be coming from the box,
It's a whale.
and you hear some mild creaking and shifting on the ship,
It's just a whale outside.
and Shmi knock at your door. Captain,
What is it? What is it?
I think some of the men may have spotted something in the water.
Khalees is out the door, gone.
Tell me what it is.
Are you asking Shmi?
I'm asking Shmi if he knows. Otherwise, I am sending the people in the room with me to go discover.
Yeah. Shmi has no clue. All he saw like general like shape in the moonlight and water. It's hard to tell. It's been like a few hours fucking around with this box.
What was the shape like, Shmee?
I don't know. Big fish.
Raise anchor. Lower the sails. Let's go.
Raise anchor!
I'll go see what it is, and I just like go out to the ship to try to get a better view. I'll even spyglass it if I need to.
I mean, with a spyglass, you would probably not get a lot with like an actual spyglass. You probably get more
I know.
like, you know, just like, oh, here's a close reflection of water. uh,
Maybe I don't know. Maybe it like got really, really long, and it was like a cartoon one where exactly,
Maybe
and
one
it
of the
just
ones with,
hits
like, periscope,
underwater.
too.
Yes, it becomes a periscope.
Yeah, very, very cartoonish. As the crew, like, Snap, Crackle, and Pop and Henry are like working on raising the anchor and Tracy's helping because they're all the muscle of the crew. You see them struggling. Like the anchor is caught,
Fuck.
and then all of a sudden the ship shift and tug. And
as soon as I feel that, I yell out, "Release the anchor!"
release the anchor, and the anchor get released. You drop the sail, but not before.
Oh no!
You hear cracking and slapping against the ship as a giant tentacle just pull above the ship. We released the Kraken.
We released the Kraken.
We released the
That was
Kraken.
almost the name of our ship.
Fucking Kraken.
Yeah,
Oh no!
At
So-
that point, I'm going to open the box.
yeah. It is. It is.
The
The box
box.
is fully open. You can hear the humming a bit louder.
This can only
Is
be
it
helped.
playing?
No.
Come on.
I hear the
I
creaking of ship.
creaking.
You hear the creaking? Okay, that's good.
I hear ship ambiance.
Oh,
I hear that.
great battle music. Yes, that's exactly what we wanted to hear when the Kraken appears.
Yeah, exactly.
Yay.
That's what you want. So
Totally.
we're gonna hop here into a danger scene.
Excellent.
So as Tentacle are being like trying to pull the ship down and apart, you hear the the moaning of the Kraken, and it's, how do you wish to approach this danger scene? Now, there's many ways to approach it, right? You don't necessarily have to attempt to physically fight a Kraken. If you want to do, go for it. It is a big squid. But remember that as a captain, you can also use a certain ability thing as well to, you know, guide your crew and your brute squad that you have on board, right?
Yep.
Versus this monstrous Kraken. Alright, rolling for the Kraken here. So, roll your approach.
Oh God, what is my approach?
Can you tempt a dragon?
Can you flirt with the Kraken?
You're going to seduce the Kraken.
Can I seduce the Kraken?
Can I?
I get it.
No, I want to try to. It probably can't hear me talk, but I do want to try to possibly deter it. I don't know. Would it be possible to like sing to the Kraken and like maybe calm it down?
So it would be panache and performance.
Mm-hmm.
All right, roll.
And-
Yeah.
And I do have virtuoso. I always forget how to say that. I get a bonus die when I make perform risk using art of singing.
Okay.
So 8.
8. All right. And please tell me like how many of your dice are not giving you raises.
Let's see. It's 1, that's 2, 3. I have.
And Khalees and Noah, are you approaching that scene as well?
Yes.
Besides pooping your pants.
I'm definitely glad that I wore my brown pants today. Additionally, I'm at the moment petrified with fear.
Okay.
But whenever I do manage to get over that, I would like to try and use, because I'm sure I've read about Krakens.
Could I?
They're well known. I'm probably going to die, but I'm sure like Krakens aren't like the rarest creature, right? Like we know about them.
I mean, they're heard of. Never
Yeah.
really. At least most people that see them don't usually tell.
Come back.
Right. But Noah, would you allow me to give you a hero point
Yeah.
to trigger Hubris?
Yes. I'm not fucking doing anything until one of you bastards gets it off the ship.
Well.
And then I will proceed to approach the situation. Thank you.
Okay.
Because I can, as well. Mia, would you be so proud not to want help in this situation?
Fuck! We're all falling apart.
Okay, sure.
All right.
I don't remember. I don't know what I'm doing.
You get an extra.
Me.
Yeah, essentially get an extra hero point.
I think she's just like. I don't need help with singing, guys. I got this.
Like you won't accept help from anybody. Like I think with your pride.
Proud, yeah.
Yep. All right. So how many races for everybody?
I got 3.
I haven't rolled yet, but I guess
I haven't decided what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm too scared, so I'll do that later.
All right. But I mean, try to figure out an approach still.
Okay, I think I have.
But yeah, in the meantime, while our crew here under the Kraken is trying to figure out what to do, remember that you can do !donate to support the MS Society and their wonderful work to mobilize people and resources that help people affected by MS. It can change literally some life. MS do sucks. I do know people affected by disease, and any research that goes towards that or any type of support that can help them navigate through that is always appreciated, and the MS Society does exactly that. You remember that there's a few incentives. One in which I would, for $10 I would need to narrate the Kraken's action as a pirate voice. So it would be the most pirated Kraken. And if somehow we reach $300 by the end of this session, I will absolutely sing my heart out to the SpongeBob team. And may do so regardless, because fuck yeah, go SpongeBob. Or if you want to help my Kraken, you can also do that.
So
It's a
what,
Kraken. You don't have to have help.
as the captain, what extra things can I do? In this situation?
So you can essentially, like, if you want to, like, things use like resolve and panache, and your, for example, like resolve panache and sailing, for example, or warfare, if you have that, you could direct your crew and use spend a race to essentially direct your brute squad to take any actions on board the ship. You do have some brute squads, which are essentially your average seller, your stab, crackle, and pop, and so on, that you can direct them to take action. That may help get your ship out of a bit of a pickle here.
Yeah, I'm gonna. My approach is going to be taking leadership of the situation,
Yeah,
taking
I see.
command of the situation.
Yeah,
So
which is a very captainy thing to do.
I'm gonna use resolve.
Resolve?
I'm very calm,
Yeah.
collected. My goal is to keep the crew calm, help them, make sure everyone comes out of this okay,
Mhm.
and free our ship from the Kraken so that we can get an escape.
So it would be resolve and sailing. Or warfare.
I'm thinking resolve and warfare,
Resolve and warfare would work.
and I'll just draw my sword and just start issuing commands.
Wonderful. Kelly, have you figured out your approach with the Kraken?
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
The box is fully opened. Did anything happen?
Oh yeah, I opened the box.
Yeah.
What is inside
Oh.
the box?
There's
Yeah.
there's a beautiful green glowing gem.
I swallow it.
I pocket it.
I mean, it's about that size, right? So I mean,
I
you
definitely.
yeah. I mean, you
I-
could
I-
probably if you really
I
want to
take the
with
gem
water.
out of the box, put it in my pocket, and close the box and leave it in my quarters. But I
Alright.
have the gem on me.
Sounds good.
Is the humming still happening?
It's hard to tell right now with all the sound happening.
Okay.
There's probably a bit. It was not like a loud humming or singing to begin with, and there's a lot of things going on in the ship. So, so most likely it's still emitting the sound.
Is-
It's just hard to hear.
But it's like still humming like the same. Like it's
Yeah.
not now singing or doing anything different.
Yeah, from what you could guess, based on the change in volume,
Yeah.
it is. If it was doing anything, it's doing the same thing right now.
Because here was my thing. I was gonna see if now it was singing instead of humming, and I have linguist as an advantage. You speak, read, and write all the end languages, even the dead ones.
Hmm.
So I was going to see
I
if
think it was awesome.
I could interpret maybe what the voices were saying to see if that could help us in some kind of way. I don't know, maybe.
Do you want to use your approach to somehow take the gem from your captain and try to
Oh,
listen
the
to...
gem is humming.
Yes, not the box. The box is a box.
I thought the box. I don't
Oh.
know. I thought maybe the box was humming.
The sound came from within the box.
In that case, I will probably.
I mean, the box right now is not doing anything.
You could just talk to his trousers.
Excuse me! Just yelling at his pocket.
That's real awkward.
It's just
It's like, what are you
Little busy
doing?
here.
I guess, like, would I have to spend that in order to convince the captain? Like,
I'm sure. I
or
mean,
could I
it's
just
your crewmate. You
ask
can, you can ask
Hagen?
him, and Hagen
Okay.
can take his own decision.
Is it Hagen or Hagen? I'm saying it right.
Hagen.
Hagen. Okay, sorry. I'll kind of like look to Hagen as he's being awesome and captainy, and say, "What of the gem, Captain?
Hmm?
The gem, Captain. Is it saying anything different?"
is it?
Bring it. Listen to it. I mean, for you, it's the same.
Okay.
Yeah. It may be a bit louder because it's outside of the box.
I just say no change.
Just humming. And actually, I would like to see if I recognize the tune.
Okay.
And maybe I can like pull the words from my memory.
So that would be a wit,
Mm-hmm.
and
Can't
it
wait
would
for
not
you
be
to rep-
performed because you're not performing right now.
No, I'm not performing.
It would most likely be a scholarship, if you have
I'd
that.
love to help. But
Scholarship. I have a 1 in scholarship.
Do you have no? No, you cannot do anything unless somebody helps you, right, Noah? I think.
no, I can't. I'd love to though. Sounds great.
So
Oh,
question,
right.
question. How does that work?
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that.
Do I have to spend my hero point to get Noah to do something?
I mean, somebody can spend a hero point to snap Noah out of it and
Yes.
get him
let's see.
and
It's-
help him.
What if I use one of my advantages?
Do you have an advantage that
can.
could work?
You can.
I have leadership.
Yeah,
that
you
allows
can,
me
absolutely.
to command people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes, that,
You can
it
use
says advantages work.
advantages
So-
will work.
I am going to discreetly pull the gem from my pocket, slide it to Calixt, and use leadership to Noah and Kalos and say, figure out what this is.
All right.
I think I have to spend my hero point to use leadership once.
Yeah,
I'm
it is a
actively.
the
Yeah.
ability. You have to use it. You report
Yep.
for that.
So I'm inspiring that group to action,
Yeah.
Love it.
and
Okay.
they will do whatever I command as long as it's reasonable.
If you want
I-
to give Hagen
I
Hagen
feel
more
that's
hero
reasonable.
point, you can donate.
Yeah. I'm actively screaming. Shmi basically dragging me towards you. It's just like, okay.
We've got it. We've got this, friend. You are a knowledgeable person, and you know a lot, and you've studied much, and that is very helpful in the situation. I know it.
Yeah. So Noah,
Okay.
please roll your approach.
With scholarship
Yeah.
to figure out what the fuck this thing is.
Oh wait. I want to use camaraderie. I want to spend a hero point to aid an ally to gain 4 dice instead of 3.
All right. So you spend your hero point for that.
Yeah.
All right. So Noah, you have 4 more dice.
Jeez. Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
Noah will already don't have enough dice.
I don't, but I'll figure it out.
So should I get you more? Derek, is that what I'm getting here?
No, don't do it. Okay.
Next gift
hold
is
on,
just
I'm-
a bunch of D10s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, look.
Vampire set.
Alright, so we're gonna do just 40-10 in roll 20 just
Yeah.
to make my life easier. Okay. Woo! Alright.
All right. You have at least a 10 in there, which is good. You have another.
6 raises.
All right.
6 motherfucking raises
All
out
right.
of 11 dice.
One.
God damn. Teamwork.
Let's go.
All right. Well, Noah, you have 1 more race than the Kraken, so. Oh.
1?
That's pretty poggers.
Oh. Oh. By the way, any of your dice that are not creating raises, can you please tell me?
None. All of them ended up going towards creating raises.
Any? Same of you, Hagen, Mia.
I forgot.
You don't remember, huh?
something as well.
I have the dice numbers here, so just 1 second. 1, 2.
Okay, I can't explode. Never mind. I thought I could explode on this one, but I can't. I was like, we might be going higher.
And Kelly.
I have a question.
I may have an answer.
What
2 of
happens if
mine
none
were used.
none of them make 10?
Oh. Well,
What did you? how
in
many-
that
what?
case,
Like literally,
I'll-
2, a 3, a 5, a 4, and a 4.
I will.
Some of those
I'll-
can go
I'll-
together.
Yeah, because you can do combos of 3.
Yeah, you can do
yeah.
combos
Oh,
of
you
3.
can do combos of 3.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
kidding. Hold on. Hold on. Sorry.
No,
Just
no, you're good.
kidding.
It's good.
I was unaware.
It's literally if you can add your dice up to 10.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
Okay, that's 2 then.
The
That's
Kraken was real excited.
and
that's
any of them that are not making any race together at all.
I have 2.
Yeah, I have
for
2.
mine.
Okay. So 2 total amongst
Alright.
all 4 of us.
I
Yeah.
never
And that's
rolled
the number
this
of dice, correct?
Yeah.
Just making sure.
And
I
Kelly, yeah,
never
you don't have
once
any.
rolled this well.
Uh,
2?
I have 2 10s, and they all are making.
Okay, so
combos,
Okay.
So I have no
uh,
extras.
Mia, I'm gonna make you an offer that you cannot refuse. In the words of the Godfather, I'm gonna buy those 2 dice and make them as trader dice. So you get 2 hero point. I get 2 danger point.
Okay.
That's fucked.
Yeah,
And I'm
the-
not allowed to refuse, or like you just
Uh,
saying it like that.
It's it's not something that in the book that says that you can say no. I'm just buying them.
Sweet.
Okay.
Here we go.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I have
Sure.
all right. I have a few danger point. Cool. All right. So
Ooh, look at these
Noah,
shiny new things.
you have 6 raises.
Yes. Yes, I do.
Can you use your raise to determine your first thing?
Yes, so I'd like to use my first of 6 raises to determine if this crystal is what attracted the Kraken and how I can detach them.
Yes.
Yes.
And
Okay, so we'll say that's
yes
probably
to
one
it
raise.
attracted the Kraken.
Yes, and then second raise probably.
Yeah, because you had
How-
5.
Yeah, 6 total.
Yeah,
So,
no,
Yeah, so you
5
get
now.
2 before anyone else gets 2.
Before anyone, even the Kraken goes with it. So my raise here, raise number 5. How do I detach the crystal from the Kraken in the hopes that I can make it literally go anywhere fucking else?
Can
So-
I offer a suggestion?
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Can we control the Kraken with the crystal?
Ooh! We about to become unstoppable pirates.
There are
Can I control the Kraken with
there
the
are
crystal?
stories of people being able to control Beast of the Seas. The success rate, it's hard to tell, but there are rumors.
You just have to
Okay,
paint the bottom of the ship red and be like, red is bad. Don't touch that one.
so presumably the Kraken gets to go now before
Yes.
I get to do anything else. Okay.
So,
Perfect. Good. I love that.
release the Kraken.
No.
Alright, so what could I do with my raise and danger points?
You're frightening me.
I'm gonna use a danger point to use the Kraken's special ability, which is to pull the ship down.
Oh yeah. No, makes sense.
The hummingbird is starting to crack a little bit as the rigging is being affected by it, and one of your masks is having some cracks in it.
Okay.
I don't like
That's I spend my pool, and I'm gonna use one of their rays to slap one of your brood squad off the ship. So you lost some of your crew member that are currently in the water.
Okay. So we just hear a Wilhelm scream as
Yeah, Wilhelm scream. So that was at 4 and below. Who has 4 and below in terms of race? I know that Noah probably has some. Hagen, you have 4. And Khalees, how many do you have? 2. All right. Since Hagen, you haven't went yet.
Okay. I'm just gonna be shouting orders. I'm gonna be directing. I'm gonna say, directing them to like loosen the ropes to keep the mast from like to release tension. I'm directing crew across the ship, but I'm not directing them to attack it.
Okay.
I'm intentionally not having them attack it, and if anyone starts to, I stop them.
All right. So your first race is to order to essentially release as much rope as possible to
Protect the ship.
protect the ship and make as little damage as possible. Make balance some tension. All right. Perfect. So we had 3 races and actually still had 4
We're still
races.
at 4.
Anybody? Noah? Noah, Hero gets to go first.
Firstly, I'm going to very excitedly look at Clicks and go, "It's a fucking controller! It's the fucking
You just need a
controller.
Konami code.
Yes. Oh shit! I don't. Okay. I will spend as many raises as I need to figure out how this thing works and make the Kraken calm. At least at the start, I just want it to relax. I want it to ease. And then I can figure out how we can maybe utilize said calmed Kraken. But for the moment, I just want it to stop killing us.
So, what you would know, just essentially diving into your knowledge of stuff.
Of course.
You do know, you did read somewhere in a library, a university, wherever Noah may have studied.
Yeah.
I don't exactly remember where Noah is from.
Samaritan.
That the crack many beasts of the sea responds well to certain songs for them.
Okay, got it. So good to know. I'll keep that in my head. Also, would you say that that was referencing, in order to create a solution, an ancient obscure text by any chance?
Sure, I'll allow it.
A hero point then. Delightful. Is it possible to use a hero point to give my raises to somebody?
I
Like a donation.
I think that is usually typically when you do your approach, you can choose to spend a hero point to help.
Okay.
But what you can do with your hero point is if somebody's helpless, you can prevent them from dying. Everybody, every NPCs, except possible other hero NPC or villain NPC, are considered helpless at all time. That include Tracy.
Okay.
Tracy and Shmi will never die.
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do then. I'll use, the raise to figure out who reacts to songs. Stare at it for a moment. Scared shitless. Take your hand, Liz. Put it in your hand. And kind of like put your fingers around it. And I'll lock eyes with you. You have to sing to it. Calm it down. Lullabies, anything, something your parents sung to you. Just
Lullabies.
anything.
Carry on. My wayward son.
Great. I'm going to pat her on the shoulder, or them on the shoulder, pardon me.
She, they.
Yeah, I like to,
Either one.
And I'm just going to salute and run off towards wherever I can see Tracy or Shmi, whichever one's closest, and use a hero point to aid them.
All right. That is very brave. Get a free hero point.
Woo!
It's against your nature.
It is. I'm
Yeah.
playing along with my what do they call them?
Virtue.
No,
I guess you're. I guess you only.
stories.
I guess you own hubris.
The stories.
Yeah.
Noah's story is that of succession. He will
Yep.
make his family proud and conquer their fears, and the reward for doing so is changing their hubris.
Yeah.
So we'll see
There
if we
you go.
actually make that. But
Does anybody else have more than four raises or more?
No, we're at
Four.
it's the
All right.
Kraken again.
shit.
So, I will spend one more danger point to break one of your mast. You have a brigantine, so you have multiple mast.
So this is a danger point you're spending.
Yes.
Okay. So
And-
the masts.
Yeah. And
This way.
I'm gonna spend a few rays. Where's everybody currently on the ship? I know Noah just ran out. I know Khalees is, I think, somewhere in the cabin still.
I'm
where's-
like nearish the captain.
Near to captain and
Like
Mia.
probably down from wherever.
Yeah, like
Mia-
I'm on the upper deck, so they're probably just below me on the lower deck.
All right.
Mia was she ran out to sing to the Kraken originally.
Yeah.
All right.
So she was like she doesn't know
They'll probably
about
hear
the
me.
gem.
Okay.
So she's just
So
like,
you'd probably be the one closest to the Kraken, right?
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend
Um,
2 rays to inflict on you 2 wounds.
Nope.
Nope.
I am going to activate my virtue.
Virtue.
I'm which is astute. I'm going to see it coming, and I'm going
Yeah.
to pull Mia out of.
So
the
they're
way.
not able
I-
to use
I-
any rays anymore, right?
They spend those raises, but it's ineffective. It doesn't do anything.
All right.
So you lose 2 raises.
Wonderful. Spend that hero point well spent.
Nope. I don't even have to spend a hero point for that. I just
No,
activate my virtue,
it-
and it
it's-
happens.
Oh.
But I think to activate your virtue, you need to spend a hero point, no?
It does.
Not
doesn't
always. I think
say
it says. I
Yeah.
think
Yeah.
it has to tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would say it because some of them are activate your virtue to gain hero points.
Oh, yeah.
Sick.
Yeah, like one of mine activates whenever I meet someone for the first time.
But I
Yeah.
think you can only do it once.
Yeah.
Activating a special
Once
special
per
ability
session.
on your hero sheet.
Yeah, you
Which
can only
takes you-
activate your virtue. No, you activate your virtue once per session.
Yeah.
It doesn't cost you hero points.
There you go.
There you go. Cool. Cool.
All right.
Yeah,
There-
it has no cost, but may require specific circumstances.
Yeah.
So,
In this case, Mia being slapped by a kraken.
yep. I see the tentacle flying across, and I just grab you and swing you out of the way.
Like a beautiful dance.
She's like, ooh, romantic. In the middle of no one's being attacked by a kraken.
All right. Well, that brings us to whoever has 3 or more rays.
Which is
I think, yeah, everybody but
I
Yeah.
think I technically have 3
Yeah.
still, but I'm going to basically just be doing my everything to try and help the remaining crew members
Okay.
not
perfect.
fucking eat shit, really.
All right. Mia, you haven't went yet.
Yeah.
Want to go? You were
I
just
mean,
pulled away from the kraken as you were about to be slapped by the captain.
Mm-hmm. Can I just like run up and try to empathize with it?
So it's something outside of your initial approach, right? So it would be 2 rays to do that. How do you want to? How would you like to
That wasn't-
empathize with it?
that wasn't outside of her.
What was your initial approach? Was it your initial approach? What was it?
When I first started this round thing,
Yeah, no, this like scene.
yeah, I walked up to the edge to
Okay,
start
to
singing
empathize.
to the
Okay,
kraken.
yeah, all right. So yeah, that's my bad. Yeah.
You're fine. I'm basically like I want to be empathetic, but it's like trying to like calm it down with
Okay.
my voice.
You get that is even though you don't speak kraken, you get that is a very angry creature, that it's been called, and but you can you feel that you're connecting to the kraken somehow over over the shouts and everything. You feel like there's a connection to the kraken.
I have to say this, but is the kraken considered a character by chance?
I mean, character is a vague concept. I
That's what
suppose
the-
in very, very broad strokes, the Kraken is in its own way a character.
Okay, so I don't think this is possible, but this is amusing, so I have to share it. I could use Come Hither and spend my hero point to lure another character into a private room, and later leave said private room without them, removing him from the scene.
So, which private room would you lure the Kraken in? There's not many private rooms. Besides, below the ship, and the Kraken is too large to fit.
That is one hell of a fucking
I mean-
ability.
Calamity, you're muted.
There's some anime about that things online, but I don't think like this apply here.
Not our
Isn't
target
there, like, a
demographics.
city under us?
Presumably.
So, are you going into the sea with a Kraken? That's the only other private room where that
Mia
Kraken
just
would fit.
dives off the
You
ship.
could just
Maya-
see where it takes you.
Sure.
Wah, wah.
Oh my god! Okay.
Just gonna dive into the water.
All right.
Why the fuck not?
So,
Hell yeah!
as Huggin,
She's proud as fuck. She's like, I got this.
I got this.
I get a hero point.
I got this. So, as Huggin, you pull me away. She slipped from your grasp and just swan dive off the ship. Trying to.
So I earn a hero point when I take great risk to uncover a secret. I am
Yeah.
trying to get the secret of how to get the fuck away from the Kraken from the ship. So I still have 3 hero points.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. I mean, that's yeah. It's a thing.
No.
Yeah, you know
I'm conhithering your Kraken and taking it out of the scene.
what happens on
That's
a
one way to
weekday
turn
at
me into an
GR?
ally.
Yeah, well, that sure is. You know.
Yeah. So
Hey,
yeah,
we're sex positive on this boat.
yeah.
We are sex positive.
You
on
know-
this boat.
Some people are into Krakens. You know, we're not gonna kink shame here.
I have a great person.
You only can once, right?
Yeah.
We got Tracy
That's
and a
true.
Kraken. We eating good tonight.
We eating good.
We eating good.
So, does that immediately take the Kraken out of the scene?
That would take us somehow. As
The Kraken's like, ooh.
yeah, that would take the Kraken out of scene somehow. The Kraken would release the ship as it's going after Mia.
How about this? How about to make it make sense? So
Nothing makes
hypothetically,
sense.
we were saying that the Kraken is lured by the gem.
Yes.
So when she spins away from originally and the captain pulls her, she'll see the shiny gem and immediately go yoink and then run back and swan dive off of the ship.
Okay.
Which would be pulling the Kraken away.
It would. That makes sense. That tracks. Okay.
That makes sense.
I am going to, as the Kraken pulls away from the ship to follow Mia, I will say, "Oh no." Hold on. No, I'm trying to figure out how to work this in. I know what it's like to be taken, and you won't take any of my friends, which is bringing up an old grudge or bad feeling.
Yeah.
So I gain a hero point, and I'm going to spend my hero point to help Maya
So,
and give her a bonus.
Taken.
but she's proud. And I activated her hubris. She cannot take any help.
She did it earlier. Does that still count?
It's still in the scene.
Okay.
Oh no.
I'm too stubborn, Captain. It's okay.
All right, I'll keep it then.
She got a good run.
Dang, I was really getting into that song too.
Yeah.
Me having no idea what just happened, still helping people. Keep singing. It'll work.
No.
I'm soaring ever higher.
So,
Doesn't realize Stone is gone.
Does not know the stone's gone. Too into it.
Not a clue.
so you took the Kraken out of the scene. You're in the water with the Kraken. How many rays does everybody have right now? 3?
Technically 3.
I have 2 now.
All right. Hagen and Noah. Yeah, you have the order
I have
on the
one now.
race.
Noah, you said you were going to continue helping.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm basically just running. I'm just playing it out right now.
Yeah.
I did what I thought was my best. Now I'm just vibing.
I stop. I still watch the tentacle like slithering
Yeah.
back down into the water. I'm looking over the side of the boat where Maya jumped in. I'm like, God damn it. Pull off my jacket. Also, I'm overheated, so I'm taking it off.
Yeah.
And
You
I
waited a
dive
very theatrical part of time. Like the
very
time for that.
and I dive into the water.
The sense of timing. I respect that.
Because I can't spend my
imagining-
hero point to help her, but I can physically go help her.
Yeah.
I'm imagining the jacket falling on Khaleesi's head. Still doesn't realize what's going on.
You're just
Keeps
like-
singing.
So. And Mia, you only have 1 race, right?
Yeah, because I think you said it took 2 for me to do something. before.
No, I think we realized
No,
that
you
it wasn't
still have 2
incorrect.
left.
Yeah, you have 2
Oh,
left.
okay. Then, sorry,
Which the
can't
Kraken also have 2 left. So you would go before the Kraken on this.
see. Okay, I'm cool with that.
But I still have
I'm-
danger point, which is great.
You still have a danger point?
Yeah, I
thought
still
you
have,
used 2 of them.
No,
Yeah.
you used both.
yeah, I started with 1. And I gained
Oh.
2 because
Oh,
I
you
bought
started
2.
with 1 and you gained 2, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Because I bought 2 dice.
Titan.
Can I activate my virtue of glorious because right now I am the center of attention?
Yes, you may.
For the next risk, when you determine raises, every die counts as a raise.
Hmm. That's a bit complicated in this situation because this would have been needed like to be essentially at a risk scene. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give you 2 more rays, since there's 2 dice that were unused, which seems
Fantastic.
fair in this situation because this would have technically been needed more or less at the top of the scene to activate that virtue. It is very circumstantial. It needs to be before you roll, your raise.
Yeah, it's hard because like you don't usually like you have to activate it.
Yeah.
So to activate it and then have to
Yeah.
wait to like just in case I have to get to do it this turn.
Yeah.
That's fine. 2 is fine. So while she's the center of attention, she will take the stone, knowing that that's what he's following, and chuck it in the water, just like away from her,
Okay.
as she will attempt to swim
Yeah.
in the opposite direction.
Yeah, you can spend a race to essentially chuck and swim easily. You still have more. You probably have more race than the Kraken right now, which only has 2.
So that would be my 4th one. 3rd one is trying to just get away, I think, right now. Making sure it's following the gem.
Yep. So,
I guess I can use one to like see if I can view that the gem is still going down and that I can make
Yeah.
sure he's heading in that direction.
and you take a look around there. You've seen this gem, and there's a faint glow to the gem, so you're able to see it through the water. It's hard to see exactly the exact movement of the Kraken because it's a dark creature against But when you do see some like shape that are a bit darker in the ocean floor, you are able to determine by the giant tentacle going next to you and you almost being swallowed by the Kraken, because had you not have those necessary race to just make your escape, this would have been what would have happened next. The Kraken would have swallowed you.
She'd been fine.
Yeah.
She took the risk when she was jumping. She was jumping great.
The Kraken is going down and eventually being out of sight from what you can see.
Then I just swim to the shore because I'm pretty sure I'm running out of breath.
Yeah.
And that'll put me at 2. For that.
Yeah.
That would have been 3. Yeah, that puts me at 2 now.
So, I'm sure that we can more or less use the remaining race to.
I also dove in after her to help
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, that's good because I suck at
Yeah.
athletics.
So I will basically meet her and
Yeah.
pull her back up to the surface.
When she's about like feels her chest is about to burst, she's like, "This is a bad idea."
Noah's just like, Captain, look, Captain!
Wonderful. So, narrowly dodging the grasp of the Kraken after finding a gem that could hold more mystery, but may have been a bit more trouble than what it was actually worth. No, there was a chance. There was a chance to
Yeah.
have fun with the Kraken. Coming back on board, trying to patch up as much of the ship. Anybody spending the Euro point to help those poor sailors that fell overboard, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Definitely.
Just asking.
Sure.
Yeah, I still have my 2 points, so I'm gonna help.
Yeah.
Fine.
I'm assuming it only takes one of mine. to
Yeah, it
help
only
on
takes
this.
one to like help.
So once I get her up to the surface, I will be like collecting. I'll be also like yelling, like, "Swim to me!"
As soon as she takes a gasp of air, it's like, "Okay, is this how you pick up all your women?"
Sometimes.
And then starts climbing aboard. She's like, I need to learn that one.
As the sky clears, showing a moonlit sky. Minor repair are being made so to allow the ship to be mobile again.
We're a brigantine, right?
Yeah, brigantine.
Worst case, we have oars.
Exactly, yeah. Or worst case, you have that. As long as the ship doesn't split completely, you're fine. Patching a bit down below, just make sure the leaks that were caused are taken care of before you reach shore. Making safe passage towards whatever next destination, and eventually sailing west. With which direction are you taking the ship, Captain? East or west or north? You're essentially south of Castile right now, so.
I feel like we need a vacation after that. Let's head. And there's a map in here. Okay,
Yes.
here we go. Let's head. Well, we have all this gold. To
You got
spend.
gold for days.
Let's head towards Montaigne.
Montaigne.
Okay.
Heading west towards Montaigne, with the sun rising your back and full wind in the sails. The crew of the Hummingbird have found that a legend of Kraken is true. That thing really fucking exists. There's a magical gem that summons it, and
But you know what? There's not many crews that can say they survived it.
that's right. But at
Hey,
least you
Captain,
live.
I have an idea, actually.
Hmm.
Before we leave the next town, that box still exists.
Oh yeah, we still have the box.
You
We
still have the
can
box.
sell it, stating what it is, and then just quickly leave. I know the perfect idiot.
If there's a university in town, I can even get a paper to back it up if we want to sell it to an even higher bid.
Ooh, yes.
So it's some fool who's too scared to open it.
Yeah.
That sounds especially nice. You know what? Correction. Then why get a paper from the university? Why not just sell it to the university?
Perfection.
I'll get us an
Perfection.
appointment.
I think she'll just kind of pat their back, like,
Yeah, just
Yeah.
walk
Yeah.
by, pat, like that heavy-handed, like,
Yeah.
Heavy-handed
Hair.
pat.
and head towards my quarters.
Alright.
Drinks for everyone.
Don't have to tell me twice.
And that's when we're gonna, roll the little lovely credit scene, thanking all the stunt actor that, nobody got harmed in the making of this movie.
I do all my own stunts, thank you.
No
Yeah.
Krakens were harmed.
No Krakens were harmed.
Were harmed.
Literally, no. We didn't even hurt it.
No,
We didn't hurt them.
no Krakens were harmed. But I want to thank.
There he was. The little pirate man said, "Let's go." I'm sorry, we got one more.
Let's go.
I want to
Fantastic.
thank all the people that donated to the MS Society. Thank you very much. We did not reach the goal, but it's all right. No, I think we may be able to still keep this fundraiser going on for a little bit. I'm gonna check with them. I know their big thing was over the weekend, but
Mhm.
I'm sure I can talk to them and hey, can we keep that up? Because they're wonderful people. Going most likely still next week, because I'm gonna be back next week with a Monster of the Week one shot.
Ooh,
with
monster of the week.
killing me
fancy.
over here.
Ooh.
So,
Love me some
thank
Monster of
you.
the Week.
And I'm gonna pass it over to my wonderful cast to say who they are, where they can find y'all on the internet, and if you can just drop me your social links and all that jazz in the Discord, so I can just post it in chat for everybody to find. While we are going in the round table in whichever order you prefer, or I will roll.
Well, I already sent mine, so I'll just start talking. Hi, you've heard me referred to as Noah or Derek throughout this past 3-ish hours. I go by Derek or T House. You can find me on Twitter at T House Art. I do a lot of TTRPG stuff here at GR, as well as my own stream that I run with a group of my friends. I do a lot of writing for like homebrew and things, and I especially do a lot of pixel art lately in my free time. So if you're interested in seeing any of that, or if you're looking for any pixel art related TTRPG stuff, contact me. I'm around. I have a website. You can find me. It's there. I finished it like 2 days ago.
Awesome. Yeah, Derek is a friendly face around here.
I love my GR people.
All right, who's next?
I guess we could just go in order that we posted it. But I'm Nikki, aka Beholder to No One on Twitter, where I do a podcast that does TTRPG discussions, one-shots, and actual plays. And 2 of these people have been on my show before. The other 2 should be on my show in the future. We also do. I'm also the producer of Chaotic Wonderful, which currently has games going on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and the project manager on Weave the Tale. But tomorrow, you can find me over on 2000 Tales Roleplaying on YouTube, raising money at 9 p.m. Eastern for Planned Parenthood. It's our last session for this charity stream, and it is a level 20 death maze, basically. So can we survive? And if you donate, it gets harder. Everything, the DCs and the monsters, but the weapons get better too.
Fantastic.
And if you don't make it out alive by the end of the 3 hours, y'all die, because
Yeah.
it just collapses.
That's awesome.
And then Sunday at 4:30, I will also be in a charity stream on Stag_Horns channel, but I don't remember what the charity is for that one off the top of my head.
Busy. I don't know how you remembered all of that.
I'm looking at my calendar.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
That's not all I'm gonna be in. I just named the charities. There's a
Fair.
lot more.
Yeah.
Soon you can find on my website all the things that I've been in or am in, and also information on how to hire me to be all the things, including a developmental writer, preferably right this second, please. Thank you.
Nikki's awesome. Hire.
Awesome. I'm Ian. I played your beloved Captain Hagen Odinson this evening. I go by Ravnos on Twitter and other places on the internet. I am the founder of Gehenna Gaming, where we tell dark stories in support inclusivity in gaming. Right now we have a Passions de la Passions game running over on our YouTube channel. The finale is this Monday. And we have a bunch of new stuff starting in September, including a V5 Vampire the Masquerade 5th Edition game called Bleeding Kansas, which is amazing. And a couple other things that I haven't fully announced yet. We just aired a Resident Evil one-shot using the Alien, the role-playing game TTRPG, which was really fun, and I hope you go check that out. It's over on Twitch right now, but it'll be on YouTube soon, and we are going to be talking or doing some casting to do a full series of that soon. So keep an eye on my Twitter. You can follow me as Ravnos on Twitter. You can follow Gehenna Gaming on a whole bunch of other stuff. We also are going to be at PAX Unplugged soon, doing a whole bunch of things, running one-shots through the entire weekend, demoing Vampire the Masquerade Rivals, the card game, and doing a bunch of really cool stuff at our booth in the expo floor as well. Finally, last thing, the TTRPG that I edited and wrote a scenario for, Fear by the Fire, which is inspired by Are You Afraid of the Dark, and is a very simple TTRPG system that you can play with friends around a campfire if you want, is available for pre-order on thefacilityproductions.com. So go check that out. It's very inexpensive, and you can get dice or marbles with it in order to play it with your friends.
That sounds super cool.
Yes.
Make sure to send me a link to that because I'm gonna have to check it out.
I just shared it.
All right, cool. Thank you. Calamity, is everything okay on your side? You're good?
Yeah, I think so. Am I good? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're
Yeah.
good.
Okay, cool. Hey, I'm Calamity. You can find me as Prince X Calamity all over the internet. I am a content creator, tabletop performer / writer, producer, and I also make video games. I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays. I should pull up my calendar. That's what I was trying to do.
I knew you were online today, so.
I was. Well, today was actually a surprise thing. I was actually doing a sponsored event of Fortnite, which was really cool. Yeah, I stream on Tuesdays and Fridays. Tuesdays, Final Fantasy. Fridays, it depends. Saturdays, I am part of a game called Sovereign that starts at 9 p.m. Eastern. That is a 5e Arthurian homebrew that is super fun, being run by the Lady Mia. So you can find it on the Lady Mia on Twitch. That's every Saturday. Yeah, things coming up. I'm posting more on my YouTube channel, so definitely follow. I have 3 YouTube channels now, but the main one, the Let's Play one, is Prince X Calamity. And I have some really exciting stuff that I'm announcing next month. So probably like keep an eye on Twitter for that. I fingers crossed, if everything works out the way I want it to, should be releasing beginnings of a game, a tabletop game by the end of this year.
That's awesome. Yeah. Follow all those wonderful people, all the cool stuff that they do, because they're amazing. And I'm so thankful that I got a chance today to play with them and run this game for them and create chaos and shenanigans, and hopefully do that again sometime soon. I know that for my part, Calamity will be back with me next week and for a couple following weeks, because next week, next Thursday, same time, I think we are 8 Eastern, I need to check, we're doing our Monster of the Week one-shot, which is a part 2. Is it at 8 or 9? I don't remember. It's on somewhere on the Twitter. Just go check it out. And also,
It's at 8.
it's at 8. There we go. Thank you. And the following week, on September 8th, it will be the premiere of our The Expanse TTRPG mini campaign, Ghost of Karis, where things are gonna go most likely beyond the ring and so on. So come check it out. It will be super fun. It will be featuring myself as the GM, Calamity here as one of the player, Punkle Nix, Cordish Fenda, and Kira858. All wonderful people, all wonderful channel.
Great.
Outside of that, I'm mostly here doing things like that. Or you can find me if you want music to be done for you at my personal brand, Raven Calls Production. Yeah, if you want music, hire me. Or
He's really good.
my solo piano album is available and is something that people can use on their stream if they want. So yeah. Cool. I think that is all for me. Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody. Thank you to the MS Society for reaching out and, allowing us to be part of this and hopefully making a bit of a change. Let's see who are some of the lovely people that we may be able to send some love over. If one of my lovely castmates have an ID somewhere while I'm pulling the Twitch board, please let me know.
Snuggy is live and Irrational Radio are live.
Pick one of the two and I will rate them and give me the link. Because I don't think I followed them, sadly.
Yeah. 1 sec.
But yeah, go send some love. There you go. We're gonna raid Snuggy. I trust Ian's judgment on that wonderful person. So bring the love and all that. And we'll see y'all next week. Have a good night.